Hello, everybody. As always, let me know if you can hear me and see me okay. How are you guys doing tonight? Y'all working on some orders, or are you just hanging out? You cooking dinner? Y'all see I got my festive shirt on today. I figure I haven't even worn this one yet. This was one of my sample shirts, and Easter is very soon, so I figured why not wear it today? How are you guys doing? Y'all working on some orders? Hi, Patty from Brownsville. Just making sure that everything is. Just ate dinner, cheesy bacon burgers. That sounds so good. Yeah, we had, the rotisserie chickens that they have at Sam's Club. If you're in the U.S., I don't know if they have anything like Sam's Club, out of the U.S. But we had some of the rotisserie chicken on sandwiches. It was really good. Hi, everybody coming on. So are you guys working with me tonight? I have so much to do. It has been a crazy last, I guess, 2 weeks or so. At home, it's been crazy. And then we have just a lot of orders coming in. People are spending lots of money right now, I guess, because of the stimulus checks. It has been crazy, which I am so thankful for. But if I've been kind of choppy with videos, I'm sorry. I'm trying. There's something going on at home that I've been kind of dealing with a little bit. I have a lot of appointments and things to be going to. So we're getting that situated. But other than that, we're doing good. First live. Well, I'm so glad to have you here, Haley. I'm actually on the live early. Hi, Kaylee. So I'm going to go ahead and turn my heat press on because we are going to I have a little bit of shirts to do tonight. I have this stack right here. I have some other ones that are in the wash right now. I got the sticky. That are in the wash right now, so they probably won't be ready to sublimate tonight. But we have these, so we're going to do these, and then I have some decals to do tonight. Hi, Cassie and Abby. So I'm just going to get these kind of ready to sublimate, and then we're going to get started. It'll take a couple minutes for the heat press to warm up. So you guys working on orders, or what are y'all doing? I know a lot of you had just got done with dinner. We had the Sam's Club chicken yesterday. Isn't it so good? It's like my favorite thing. When we go to Sam's, I have to get the chicken. From Southern California, working on orders too. That sounds good. The blue heat press. This is Starcraft, the 8-in-1 swing away heat press. I love it. It's been working great. Has such even pressure, and it's just been a great heat press. So I've been loving it so far. Yep, I'm just getting these shirts kind of folded so they're not so bunched up. What I do need to do next is get some butcher paper cut. I'm waiting for the husband to get home for a kid-free Home Depot run. That's always fun. Isn't it funny, like our little vacations is like going to the store? Yeah, you guys will be proud of me. We had got a new car recently. It's a big Ford Expedition, and I've been so scared to drive it by myself and it's not driving it, it's the parking it that I was nervous about. So we had to go to an appointment today, and I was just forced to park by myself in this tiny parking lot, and I did it, you guys. I'm so proud of myself. So I was like, you know what? If I can do it one time, I can do it. But it's so funny because like I do all these power tools, and I'm not scared of any of that. And then I'm scared of parking a big car. But you know what? I did it. So from Scotland, hello, Erin. You do need to invest in a flip fold. It's worth every penny. What is a flip fold? We just moved and getting back to work on the small business. Oh, yeah, we took a break when we moved. Just because it was so much. We were doing so much around the house, and it's a busy time. But congratulations on your move. Yeah, I don't know what a flip fold is. So what I'm going to do now is just get some butcher paper cut. We finally had a beautiful day today, so I was able to sublimate some shirts this morning. Good evening from London. Hello, Rebecca. Flip fold is for folding shirts. I have heard of those. Now I know what you're talking about. I had to put my brain to it. I have heard that those are nice. So I might look into that. I'm good at parking, but I have a fear of walking into a restaurant and all the seats being taken. Yes, that is another thing that does get nerve-wracking. But I don't know what it is. It's just that big. I went from a Honda CRV to this huge car, and it's just intimidating when you have to park. I don't know. I was just so nervous. I was nervous all day about it. I was like, I got to park in this tiny spot, but I did it. Hello. Let's see. Oh, you're welcome. Okay, so butcher paper. Let me get the butcher paper cut, and if I can find my scissors, which I'm looking for my green electric scissors. You guys know me. I always lose it. Oh, here it is. I found it. I don't know why. I had my butcher paper all the way over there, so I'm just going to bring it in here. So if you guys are wondering where to get butcher paper, oh gosh, you can get this big old roll from Sam's Club for $20. And you can even order it online without being a member at Sam's Club. So that's really cool. Yes. Yeah, I know. We have to. That's the only thing about bleaching. And I hate that this past 2 weeks, it's been raining nonstop. So I've been so behind on getting shirts done in a timely manner. But I promise you guys, once the summer comes, I'm going to be like knocking these out within a day or two. It's just been the weather has been awful here. And we even have bad weather coming tomorrow too. And I have so much wood to cut. So I'm probably going to be out there in the rain cutting wood because I have no choice. I couldn't do it today because like I said, we had appointments to go to today. Raquel, I got it several months ago, but I got the Ford Expedition Max. So it's really big, a lot bigger than I'm used to. Kirsten, I can't really see it. You cannot sublimate on black shirts. It won't bleach either. Something about the black, it just doesn't work. That's from at least what I've heard. Oh, Sharon, my craft room is not clean. I clean before these lives, and this is just keeping it real with y'all. I clean back here, and I clean my table off. Everything from here over is a mess because I just have not had time to clean it yet. So don't think that that it's always clean because it definitely is not. Y'all know I'm keeping it real around here. I don't lie to y'all. I would just hate for you guys to come on here and then see a mess and be like, oh my gosh, that girl does not have her life together, which I technically do not have my life together. My life is a mess all the time. Where can I order the Bella t-shirts to Jiffy? I don't know, Haley. I'm not sure. I don't order Bella, but I know Jiffy does have Bella Canvas, and I think that all day shirts and places like that should too. Hi, Morgan. Currently crafting. Where do you get your shirts? All over. I get them wherever they have the color I need in stock. So Jiffy all day shirts, One Stop. There's S&S Activewear is good. You know what they say though about messy craft rooms? What do they say? There's a saying that's hilarious about it. How if you're not a true crafter unless your craft room's a mess, at least sometimes. Now, when my craft room's clean though, I have a clear mind and I definitely work better. So I try and clean it up every day. Just an FYI for those of you sensitive with noises, I'm about to make some noise. You got to laugh about it. You got to laugh about some of the haters. Yes, out of stock. They've been out of stock everywhere. There's a huge shortage going on right now because of some hurricane or something. Yes, Sanmar too. I've heard of Sanmar. Oh, thank you, Christina. Yeah, I'm kind of getting my technique down finally. I found like things that work. I used to use the spray bottle, and now I don't use a spray bottle anymore. I use just my paintbrush, and I have some techniques I've been doing, and I'm going to show you guys in the video. I'm not going to say it's this week, but it's coming very soon, the bleaching video. I just wanted to have my technique down pat before I actually did a video on it. How much percent is the volume of peroxide? It is just regular peroxide. Let's see. I get it on Amazon. Can you see that? It's probably blurry. It is 3%, I think. It doesn't say. It's just regular first aid peroxide. Hey, Angela. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Anna. But yes, the heat press is heating up. We got about 100 degrees left to go. And it's already getting hot in here. So, you guys, I saw on a post today, someone had, I've never in my life seen it. I started cracking up. It was like a 36 by 36 heat press or something crazy. This thing was like, I didn't even know they had such a thing. But it was legit. It looked like one of these clamshells, but it was like a huge area. I've never even seen anything like that in my life. Made a new listing for my baseball vinyl decals and had an order. Well, awesome. For 10 of them. That's amazing. Congratulations. Is that what it's for, Angela's blankets? I was wondering, I was like, how would you, I guess you could just do a bunch of shirts at one time. I don't know, but it was huge. I started laughing. I was like, what would somebody use that for? You can get your shirts anywhere. For right now, I'm just going wherever they have the colors I need in stock. This color is back ordered horribly. This one in maroon, I can't find larges. So I had to email a couple customers, getting them to asking them if they wanted to change their color. And it sucks, but that's just how it is right now. I don't know if it's the pandemic or if it's they said some hurricane or something is going on. But yeah, I'm putting the cow on the green one. So this is what it looks like before you press it. It's a lot more dull. And then once you press it, it, accentuates the colors. So where did you buy that cutter? Which cutter? Are you talking about the vinyl? All my vinyl machines right here are, I think, from Amazon. And then this one's from Michael's, unless you're talking about the heat press. Now, the heat press right here, this is Starcraft's new 8-in-1 heat press. It's really nice. I really like it. Oh, you found the Epson Eco Tank? They have been out of stock everywhere. People have been messaging me daily asking, where can I find one? Now, you just have to you have to be almost like investigator mode to find one of those. Oh, Renee, hush. Polyester shirts. Well, are you looking for white? The Jiffy 21M is a good white polyester shirt. That tool the butcher paper. This. I should have known. Everyone always asks about these. So they don't make this brand anymore of this tool, unfortunately. But Amazon, I have it linked in my Amazon shop I think it's under shipping or maybe tools. I don't know. But it is very similar. And I've had a couple people in the group that have bought the one that I linked and said it's really good. So check it out. This thing is probably one of my most favorite tools that I have because you can cut cardboard, paper, just anything with it. Let me know how you like that, Anissa or Anissa. Tell me again, because I always question myself. Is it A, Anissa, or B, Anissa? Because I have a friend named Anissa, and she calls it Anissa, but I don't know if you pronounce it the other way. So tell me A for Anissa, B for Anissa. Hi, Cindy. Hey, Liz. The cow is printed. Let's see. This is a XL shirt. So this is probably 11 inches wide. I have like a chart that I kind of made. I say chart. I just wrote down some numbers. So small is 9.5 to 10 inches. Medium is 10 inches. And this is side to side. Large is 10.5, XL is 11, 2XL is 12, and 3XL is 12.5. So it's $3.94, so we can go ahead and get the shirt started. How do you deal with the heat of the heat press in the summer? I will let you know because this is the first year that I've used my heat press as much as I have. So I guess I'm just going to crank the air up to make it real cold in here, and that's just how it's going to be. So Sarah, I am still using my Oracle right now because I have so much of it, but I am considering switching to Starcraft. Not 100% sure yet, but I'm definitely going to be buying some matte and doing it for my at least regular vinyl decals. I'm kind of in the process of using up my Oracle right now. Have you ever decorated magnets with vinyl? I have not, but that sounds cool. I have heard, I remember back in the day, I was looking at chore charts and I was thinking about doing like the little icon. But honestly, I don't know, that might be hard to make tiny cuts. I hate cutting small stuff with my vinyl. So can't promise I'm going to get into that. Oh gosh, I didn't turn it back all the way and it burned my hand. It's typical for me though. You know, I wish we could open our windows, but when we moved here, they didn't give us screens. So we'd be having bugs flying all in. We do have screens that they gave us, but they weren't installed. So we have to install all the screens. I'm not all about that right now. I don't have time for all that. But yes, I wish we could open the windows, but I think the pollen would get in too. And I don't know if any of y'all live in the South, but oh my gosh, the pollen around here is so bad. All of our allergies have been acting up. It should keep up, Sarah. I've heard from a lot of people that the Starcraft is really good and it holds up really well on cars. Bring it a little bit closer. Let's see. Oh, it's not going to let me yet. I'll bring it closer here in a minute. I got to go unplug my computer. Pencil signs for teachers. Yes, I do. And I'm actually doing a huge order of them as soon as I can. I have got a 30 sign order of pencil signs. So I'm going to make a video on that. To my press down. The only thing I've noticed about this press is that every time I open it, it's still too low. Every time I open it, the tension gets messed up. Hold on. Like when I spin it over, the wheel spins, which is really, I don't know if that's normal. Oh yeah, pollen is awful. And I was telling you guys that we got a wasp in the house the other day. And my girls were freaking out. I was freaking out with them because I hate wasps. But I got it. I felt so proud of myself too. I do not like anything that can sting or bite you. Not all about that. That and cockroaches. Alex, there's a list. I'll have to go and see if I can find it of the eco tanks that you can convert, and then there's some that you can't. But yeah, I'll have to go find that list for you. I have not done a reverse canvas, but I've been wanting to do that so bad. That, and I've been wanting to do the hot mess canvas too. Who's done the hot mess canvas before? Yeah, I will. If I'm usually too scared to squish them, so I'll find something like a spray, like Windex or something like that, and I'll try and spray it, and then I'll kill it. Yeah, bees don't bother me as much, like bumblebees, but wasps, no. Okay, 60 seconds. It is already getting hot in here. I knew I should have listened to my husband, and I'm never going to tell him this because he'll be like, I told you, you need to get a fan in your office. You're going to be hot in there. And I'm like, no, I don't need a fan. He's going to be like, I told you so. Can't stand to be told I told you so. I can't stand it. Oh, stink bugs are the worst. Yeah, we have those too. Just curious if you've ever attached artificial flowers to wood signs. So I used to do this. I say used to. I made a couple signs like this, and I never shipped it like that. But attaching, I heard the Aleene's tacky glue is great, and then the E6000. I'll have to go back and look and see what one I have, but it lasted good. And I had one in my daughter's room, and it was really nice, and it lasted for years. So I'll have to go see what it is. I think it's the E6. Is it called E6000? I don't remember. I'll have to go over and look. This one's probably going to scorch because the military green always does. I'm going to be a good girl, and I'm going to use the trash can today instead of throwing it in the floor. Yeah, E6000, that's it. Either that or Aleene's tacky glue. Landscaping business. Yeah, my husband, see, he does a lot in that world. So I was thinking, yeah, screen printing is really good. HTV will hold up, but it's probably gonna eventually wear down a little bit. So I would suggest either screen print or sublimation. And the only thing about sublimation is men like to wear dark colors a lot. So you'll have to find like light, bright colored shirts for the sublimation. Yes, you can purchase. Okay, so can you do PNG? Can you make sublimation with those? So I don't know if you could do a SVG. But yes, if you have the PNG that you downloaded with the SVG, it will work. The cow, I'll have to go back and look. I got it on Etsy. It's just a regular old PNG file. I'll have to go back and look at the designer that I got it from. It's almost done. It's drying. The thing I love about the swing away is you can just hover it over and it'll dry it really good. Yeah, hot glue will work too. Hot mess canvas, it is where you get a vinyl stencil, put it on your canvas. Well, no, you do some other things first. You paint, and then, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, you put the vinyl stencil down. If you have a layer of paint you want on the bottom layer, you put that first. Then you put the stencil down, and then you let your kids or you, and you just paint crazy all over the sign, remove your stencil, and then it leaves that design, and it looks really pretty. I've been wanting to do that for a long time. All right, here's the first one. I leave it in the butcher paper until it is fully dry because I'm scared that sometimes I've noticed peroxide, it can bleed-ish through. So I wait till it's 100% dry before. But yeah, super cute. So there's the first one. All right, who's next? Oh, thank you so much, Sarah. I appreciate that. Thank you. So Haley, I'm spraying I almost said polyester. I'm spraying peroxide on the scorching, and you only spray it if it scorches. You don't need to if it's not scorching. Kelly, I would not do it on 50%. And Renee can attest to this because she had a 50-50 shirt and it just was so dull. She had somebody local do it for her. And she said that it was a no-go. So I would say at least 65% polyester. Because see, sublimation only sticks to polyester. That's why the design is more vibrant on 100% polyester versus like this one, for instance, which is 65. So I would do at least 65. Oh, you'll be totally fine. Just watch, like, do what I did. I watched videos and I just prepared myself as best as possible. And then just go for it. And the best way to learn is not really to follow what other people online are doing, but to figure out what works for you. So I was looking at all over. There's one diehard sublimation person that says you have to put peroxide to cancel out the bleach. And then there's one that's even more big that says you do not need the, what did I say, polyester? This stuff. What is it called? Peroxide. So, you know, you just have to find what truly works for you. That's what I'm doing. I'm not going by what anybody else is saying. I'm just doing what works for me. I need to go get another piece of butcher paper. You do spray it on the design. You can spray it all over it, and it won't hurt anything. Hello, Paul. So Haley, you don't know. You can totally start with your mini press. Wait, how big is it? Is it the heat? How big is your Cricut? Is it the easy press, or is it smaller than that? Because I know a lot of people that do the easy press. Liz might can help you with that because she had the easy press. This is not big enough. I need a bigger piece. Purchase shirts. You can get them all over. You can get them on Jiffy shirts. You can get it at all day shirts. One Stop. S&S activewear. You just go, whoever has them in stock, that is where you go. Yeah, the easy press. You can totally use the easy press. I've heard people can do it. You really don't need that much pressure to do sublimation. I have actually lowered my pressure to a very low pressure because the higher pressure was leaving press lines. So I lowered my pressure down. There's a little piece of fuzz on this design. I was trying to get it off. How do you press with the easy press? I'm not sure about that. I don't know what time and pressure and all that. But sublimation typically needs 400 degrees for 60 seconds. That's what I do, at least. I almost forgot to pre-press, which you don't really have to do that. It just gets the wrinkles out of the shirt. See, there goes my pressure again, tightening up. I don't know why it's doing that. Ribbon or rope to the back. Where did I put my design? Okay. Best way to attach ribbon or rope to the back of the round door signs. I'm not sure about round signs because I've never made the round signs. So someone else might be able to help you on the group with that. So I would definitely ask somebody else because, like I said, I do not do round signs. But maybe a staple with if you're using thick rope. I don't know. I would have to ask somebody that does that already. Yes, I do sell digital files, but I have been so behind on designing, which that's another one of my goals is to try and get back into my designing more. But I do have a shop. It's Simply Sally Designs on Etsy. But like I said, it's kind of, I haven't put a new design on there in a while. I probably should, Renee. That's a good idea because I always lose it. Okay. If your press plate is smaller than your image, can you press again? So, Jennifer, I've heard that people can. I've never done that before, so I'm not too sure about that. But I'm sure you can. I don't see why you couldn't. Average size design. I do different sizes for the different size shirts. So like I said, it starts at about 9.5 and goes up to 12.5. That's about the average, just depending on how big your shirt is. Because you don't want to put a 9.5-inch design on a 3XL. You want to make sure that you can make it kind of look proportional with the shirt. Some people do the same size for all shirts, but I just feel like that looks kind of weird. And the spray bottle is peroxide. It just gets rid of the scorch marks. So when you heat press a shirt for a long period of time, it can sometimes, and it's not burning, it's just a kind of a scorching. It's just turning it a little bit of a color. So when you spray that, it just brings it back to white again. And I've actually scorched one really bad one time and sprayed it, and it brought it completely back to white. Oh, thank you. Yes, make sure to like the video if you're coming on, you guys. We got our Don't Be Salty. Yes, this shirt, it's just a bunny rabbit. I thought this was a test design that I did a long time ago, and I haven't even worn it yet. I was like, y'all know, I got to go get festive for Easter coming up. Are you guys doing anything for Easter? If you celebrate it, we are actually having some of our family over here, and I'm going to cook, I think, a ham in the crock pot, and I'm going to make some sliders, and we're going to have fruit and chips and cupcakes, and then we're going to have the kids have an Easter egg hunt. And it's not our huge family. It's just my immediate family, which is my mom, dad, brother, and his wife and their son, and then my in-laws. This is the first time we've even had anybody really over since the start of all this. So should be fun. Y'all, this week has been crazy with stuff going wrong. I swear, it seems like it has just been one of those weeks that nothing has gone right. One person said that I left their decal out of their package, but I know I put it in there because I had a hard time with that decal. It was a pain in my butt because I had to recut it, and then I put it back. I put it in her package because I had to recut it because it was such a tiny decal. So I know I did it. but it wasn't in there magically. So I'm having to redo that one. And then, oh yeah, this was the worst thing that happened, y'all. I printed out labels, and one of the person's labels I printed twice by accident. So I put her label on somebody else's sign and then shipped. One lady got 2 signs, and it was really supposed to go to the other lady. So now I have to redo that sign too. Y'all, I don't know what has been going on. This last week was a bad week. It was just a bad week. So I'm gonna have to redo all that stuff. But it happens when you're busy and you're by yourself. It is gonna happen. You are gonna make mistakes, and it's just gonna happen. Oh, thank you, Silver Tongue Daywalker. Okay, you said, can you show why you use parchment? Okay, so you have to put it in between the shirt because the ink will bleed through. Because sublimation is a dye, or it's a gas. So when you press it into your design, it's going to go through to whatever's down there. Why is my pressure keep getting messed up? I don't know what is going on. Yes, I can link it, Anna. So Tina, I like both. Honestly, I could not tell you which one's better. I almost forgot that I'm pre-pressing. Thank goodness I just noticed. I like them both. I really honestly like them both. I have no complaints of either one. The things I like about the swing away is that you can move it out of the way, but I have limited space here, so I can't really move it too far back. So I kind of like both. Oh, thank you, Morgan. And y'all, I'm getting emotional too because my littlest one is going to be starting preschool this year. And I've been looking at preschools. The one I really wanted her to go to, I waited too long, y'all, and it was booked. And I'm so upset about it, but everything happens for a reason. So I'm looking into other ones, but it's just so sad. Like, I'm going to have my kids in school here soon, but I'm going to get a lot of work done because it has been challenging having them both home all day. So it's going to be nice to be able to get some work done during the day. I don't know why the pressure keeps messing up. I might have to email them. Okay, it is getting hot in here already. I'm about to have to go crank that air on. I dropped a print on the floor between counter. Oh, thank you. You're a lifesaver. Thank you so much. Thanks, Renee. I really am loving it. It's been really nice. I've been enjoying it so far. I'll be going to see he's watching with me this week. Oh, I love it. I've had that happen, Sally. Thankfully, it was able to email that person with the 2 orders. So that's what I was wondering, if I could do that, Renee, if I could send her the label, if it had my address as the return address. I didn't know how that works. So I said, you know what? Just forget it. Just keep it. And I'm just going to remake it again, which is no big deal. It's my fault. I should have paid better attention. So I'm using the Epson ET 15000. And I do love it so far. This one's probably one of my favorite. I love the Mama design. It's probably one of my favorites. But yes, I really like the 15,000. It's been great so far. If you can snag one, I would get it immediately if you can find one. I know I'm the same way. It is scary, but they're taking a lot of precautions in the schools around here to be safe. So we're just going to have to go for it because my youngest is going to be in kindergarten next year. And I really think that she needs to go to a preschool so she can just get all of the education that she needs that I can't provide because I'm definitely no teacher and I don't have the time to sit all day and work with her, which I wish I did. I'll work with her for, a couple hours here and there, just work with her school wise, but I don't have the time a teacher would have. A little bit more. Renee, girl, I know. I'm working on it. I'm trying to go through the whole process. You guys, I've been really working really hard lately on trying to be easier on myself and make like schedules. So I've been slacking on waking up later. I've been waking up later than I need to be. And I don't do well when I'm rushed for time and stuff like that. I'm very hard on myself and I'm like, I got to get this done right now. And I'll get really stressed out. So I've been really trying to just like stick to my routines because when I stick to a routine, it does wonders for me. I do really well with routine. So I'm trying to get back on it again and just get back to that hustling Sally that I know I am and I can be. Oh, thank you so much, Morgan. Oh, that is so sweet of you. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. I appreciate that. Thank you. Sublimation paper, I use most frequently 13 by 19, but the 11 by 17 is my second most used. How do you keep track of your inventory? So I usually make Excel spreadsheets and I'll do I'll be honest, a lot of time I will just do as I go. Like with my wood signs, I don't keep inventory. I just kind of, as I need, I'll go and get some. With my shirts now, I did start a spreadsheet. This one's one of my favorites. Mama. Isn't it so cute? I just love the design, like the leopard print and the flowers. It's so cute. No teacher either. It's been the private child. It has been hard. I commend those teachers. I'll tell you that. I'll get to cutting decals here in a little bit, you guys, because I know a lot of you don't do shirts. Okay, what is the name of your shop? It is Simply Sally, and then it's Simply Sally SC for South Carolina on Etsy. And then my website is just simplysally.com. Bohemian, hey, I'm like that. I will always break it down when I hear something that makes me think of songs. That is me too. Totally me too. Sorry for the crinkling, guys. I know that is actually pretty annoying. It's very annoying. Oh, hey, Anita. Girl, I have not seen you in forever, I feel like. I've been doing sublimation on everything but shirts. See, maybe you can give me some pointers. I was actually going to reach out to you, Erica, and ask you some questions about designing because I saw that you do some things that I am interested in learning how to do. So I might get in touch with you soon and ask you a couple questions. I know there's a lot of you who are brilliant designers on here, and you know how to draw and all that stuff on Procreate, and I'm trying to learn how to do all that. The cutter I'm using, are you talking about this, Anna? This is it's called electric scissors. Y'all, I'm gonna go crank the air down. It is hot. It's right here, so it won't take me a minute. I turned it all the way down to 70. It is so hot up here. I'm telling you, y'all, this heat press, if you're having a freezing cold and you want to get heated up quick, you get a heat press. It'll work for sure. Hi, Bingham Bliss. I am working on some, what am I? I'm losing my track of mind. I'm sublimating some shirts and I'm working on some decals. So that'll be next. Yes, that's me, Nita. It's been crazy, hasn't it? It's like business has just skyrocketed here lately. Five seconds. Yeah, you can't. I don't think you can do bleach on black shirts because there's something about the black, unless it's polyester, but even if it was, I don't think that they make one that you can bleach or that you can sublimate. But if I could be wrong now, I'm just saying what I've heard on, other forums and stuff. You said your thermostat is at 69. Yeah, we keep ours at 72 all the time. Now, it was up to 73 today because it is hot today outside. Hey, Shayna. There's one girl I know that keeps her house at 76. I don't know how people could do that. How much did the blue thing cost? Blue thing. What is the blue thing? This heat press? Is that what you're talking about? I'm a black wearing kind of girl. Yeah, I honestly like wearing black shirts too, but they don't have, I don't think, a way to sublimate black. But you can always, there are some really cool designs that people have done with bleach. There's been the tie-dye bleach. Have you guys seen that, where people are dyeing bleach and making shirts tie-dye? That's really cool too. Oh, Anna, I'm so happy for you. That's going to be awesome. Yeah, that's kind of what made me want to get into it too. I wanted to help out, but also be able to be home with my kids. So you can definitely do it. If you put your mind to it, you can do anything. Oh, I'm so sorry about that, Shirley. I'm glad you're feeling better. Oh, you ordered some shirts for me. Thank you so much, Shirley. Yes, I'm working on shirts now, and I have the last of them in the wash now. And I'm going to be getting those done tomorrow. Do you paint your bleach on? Yes, Carla, I do. And I also use my brush to splatter the splatters. So pretty. $66. Oh my gosh, Melanie girl, I'd be freezing. Oh, thank you, Morgan. I'm so glad. I'm excited for you to get it too. Is it good to sell on Etsy? I think so. Yes, that's a great place to start selling. That is where you get a good built-in customer base. I'm going to close these blinds, y'all, because there's no need to keep the windows open if there's no sun. Yeah, this is pure. I get it from Amazon, just regular hydrogen peroxide. And no, I don't mix it with water. And you just barely missed it. You just over it, and it gets rid of the scorching. Let me let my husband, he'll know I'm on live, and he'll probably come on here watch. He'll be like, oh, she's not answering. She's on live. Yes, I pour the bleach into a cup and then dip the paintbrush and paint just like you're painting. Oh, that's awesome. Stars Above Art that you got to 100 sales. That's amazing. So yes, once you get in the algorithm, you're just going to keep going from there. Because the more sales you get, you're showing up on Etsy's homepage. As soon as you get a sale, your item goes to the top of the list for a few seconds. And then that's usually why sometimes when you get a sale, you'll get a sale again, and then you'll get a sale again. It kind of works like that. Where do you get your shirts? Tina, you can get them Jiffy shirts, all day shirts. 1 second, y'all. Hi. I'm on live right now. Okay, I love you. Bye. I had to let him know because apparently he said, "Are you getting my calls?" Oh. Oh, I know. I'm like that about my blinds too. But luckily, we moved to where all of us have a lot of acreage. But our neighbors that way can if my blinds are open, they can see directly in this room. So I'm kind of weird about that. So sublimation, you need to have it at 400 degrees for around 60 seconds, but it just depends on your shirt. On your press. That's what it depends on. Shadowing. I always have had I've done the same eyeshadow look forever. So I kind of need to learn how to do some makeup though. I honestly don't know how to do makeup. And I'm tired. This is me all day after running appointments and taking care of the kids and working. Is it changing your listings a bit keeps them active? Yes, that is true. I hate feeling so. Oh, I know, me too. I'm always so paranoid that somebody's watching me. I watch too many murder mystery shows that I'm probably considered a paranoid, but I don't care. And I'm going to teach my kids too. Since I have girls, I'm going to teach them to always be watching their surroundings. Something really scary actually happened locally at an Ingles around here. And a woman, I think she was like 60. She was taken at like, I don't know if he had a gun or what, but he basically, when she was putting her groceries in the car, took her in the car and took her off somewhere, and bad things happened. And she survived. But for that to be so close, it's scary. And luckily they caught the guy and he's in jail. And then he was trying to say I blacked out. I don't even remember doing that. I can't stand when thieves and criminals say stuff like that. But I'm going to teach my girls to be watching their surroundings at all times. I don't know about you guys, but when I get in my car, those doors are locked. But I'm a paranoid, I guess. But how much you have to pay on Etsy? You kind of pay based off of how much you charge. So you have a 20 cents price with your listings, and then you have to pay just a percentage of your sales. There's a whole list on Etsy, and it kind of breaks it down for you, but it's not as bad as you think it is. And Pretty Little Liars. I used to love Pretty Little Liars. Yes, I love Kendall Rae. I've never heard of the Bailey. I also really like Stephanie Harlow, and oh my gosh, what is the other girl's name? I'm really into people that tell good stories, but Stephanie Harlow is one of my favorites. And then who is the other one that I watch? I know it's really bad. I can't remember her name, but where is I subscribe to a lot of people, you guys. Yeah, Kendall Ray, Stephanie Harlow. Where is the other girl? She's on there somewhere. Anyways, if I think of it, I'll tell you guys. Now it's bothering me. Anyways, she's on there somewhere. But I love my true crime YouTubers. I'm sublimating colored shirts. They have to be bleached. No, you don't have to do that. The reason that people suggest doing that is just because it makes the design pop. If you put it on the colored shirt without bleaching, it's going to look a little bit more dull and not as vibrant as it will if you have white. Okay. Why is the pressure keep getting messed up? Oh, it's driving me nuts. Bailey Sarion. Oh crap! I forgot. Y'all. Sometimes I forget that it's a pre-press, and I'm like, oh no, I gotta go take it off. I need to look her up. Bailey Sarion. Okay, just subscribed. I'll have to check her out. Where's my scissors? That's me when I'm watching shows too. But I honestly though, y'all, I love it. It gets me motivated for some reason when I'm watching like my true crime stuff. I'm really into that kind of stuff. I've always been. I feel like I could totally like solve a murder now. Yes. So what Erica says, some designs can look muddy. Now, black turns out really good on non-bleached shirts. Do you guys hear that helicopter? That is like super low. Can you guys hear that? Danielle Hallen, that's her name. I think that's her name. She's the other one that I really like. I think that's her name. Yeah, Danielle Hallen. She's really good too. Like it's in a tunnel. Yeah, it's super low. It sounds like one of those military helicopters. So that is almost done. I honestly, Missy, I like them both the same. I like the swing away because it has more area for you to work with your shirts. But at my table, it's kind of hard to maneuver it. But I love them both. But yes, if you're a starter, this is a great one. And this is a good one for more advanced. And it came with a mug press and a hat press and all that good stuff too. Wouldn't it be so cool? Yes. It was one of the things I actually wanted to do. But I started thinking it can kind of be a dangerous job too. When you have a family, it's kind of a dangerous job to get into. Some of the bleach spots got a little bit scorched. Yes, Stephanie Harlow's my girl. I love that channel. She's one of my favorites. Okay, let's see. Can you somehow have an image printed with sublimation that can press myself? So do you have a heat press, Jennifer? Because that's something I'm going to be actually selling here soon. Is I'm going to sell just the sheets that you got and some shirts, like almost like a kit that you guys can test it out and see if sublimation is even your thing. Because honestly, it's not everybody's thing. You might test it out and hate it. Because it is kind of a lot of work, but I love it. I enjoy it. So. Yeah, I'm big on emotions too, April. No, you don't have to bolt it down. The heat press. I don't. I like to be able to move mine around. Bolt it for safety. Okay, well, that's good to know. Maybe I should. I just don't know. I move it around so much. Hi, Kirsten. I'm a police wife and I'm always holding my breath. Oh, Morgan, I understand. Well, hey, that's great that he's out there doing serving the country. But it's a nerve-wracking thing for sure. I can imagine. Heck, I even worry about my husband. He doesn't even do that kind of work, but his job is dangerous. Like, and all the tree climbing and stuff when he does that on the side is dangerous too. This one's still a little bit scorched, but here's the peace, love, and country. Some people don't like the block designs. I really like that look. Some people just spray a circle on their shirt. But I just kind of like the clean look of the of painting it. But not everybody likes that. You might just like splatters, but that's what I like. I've been wanting to do mouse pads too. One thing I really want to do is the hat patches. Have y'all seen those? I really want to get into that. Yeah, sublimation is a lot of work. That's one thing I'm worried about is the mugs because they're so expensive. And I would hate to waste them. Okay. Y'all, I misplaced my electric scissors again. Oh, right here. Right here. I need to pre-cut a bunch of these because, they also, Amazon has a cutter. I'm actually thinking about getting it. You put it on your table and it cuts the butcher paper for you. You just pull it out. And it's kind of like, how the tinfoil cutter is when you get them from the store? It's kind of like that. The mugs are like, I want to say they're like $3 and $4 a piece. I could be wrong, but they're definitely expensive. So if you mess one of those up, you're out like $3. And think about how many times you have to do to get the temperature and stuff right. Luke, I'm pretty sure you could. As long as you have a good pressure, I don't see why you couldn't. This is another cow print. Okay. Oh, Melanie, you like it? I definitely want to get me one. Hi, Lisa. I'm so glad to have you here. Thanks for joining. Who else is working with me tonight? Are you guys eating or hanging out? Oh, thanks, Kim. Put your large paper on your stand. Yes, I need to do that. Adding home decor to your Shopify site. That sounds fun. I need to update my standalone website too. I'm really trying to invest more time into that because really, honestly, the fees and stuff on Etsy are a lot more. If you could get sales on your own website, that's kind of the way to go. Etsy is good for reputation because there's some people that don't like using websites. And then I think your website's good for just regular sales. I don't know if this is true, but I heard yesterday on a live that there is a website, and I'm going to have to go back and look at what it's called. But hold on one second. Can't multitask. Okay, that there's a website that is legally it integrates with your Etsy and it emails all of your Etsy seller or the people that have bought from you, and you're able to ask them if they want to be on your email list. And Etsy allows you to do that. I have never heard of it before, but someone on live that has an Etsy shop and has thousands of sales said that she does that. And she's got like 600 people from her Etsy that have signed up for her email list. So that's how she gets sales onto her website from her Etsy shop. That scares me a little bit, but she said it's totally legit and they work with Etsy. But that kind of makes me nervous because you're taking basically their customers. I mean, it's an email list though, right? So I don't think it's really that bad, but I don't know. Tell me if you guys have heard of it. I can't remember what the website was called. I'll have to go look it up. CJ, yes, I've definitely heard that is true about mugs. Now, I think I've got my glass items pretty safe in transit by all the methods I've used shipping glass throughout the years. So I'm not too worried about breakage. But yes, mouse pads are probably a higher profit margin because they're so cheap to ship. Oh, thank you, Maria. So good to see you too. So glad you're painting some signs. I'm doing good. How are you, Maria? I was just telling everybody that it's been a crazy, not so great week, but we are making it through and we're just chugging along. We're just chugging along. My website syncs with Etsy, so all my inventory will sync too. That's really cool. What are we spraying on the shirt? It is just regular old peroxide, and it gets rid of scorch marks. Identity theft twice? Oh my gosh, Liz, I am so sorry to hear about that. So, CJ, are you talking about just the white design? I take the design, like this one's very simple, and I put it backwards on the shirt like this, and then paint per se. I paint a little pattern around the edges. So I take my brush, let's pretend this is a paintbrush, and I dab it around the design, and when I release, there's a perfect little template to use, and then I just paint with bleach. That's all I do. These shirts are $22 plus shipping, and the shipping's $3.95, but on my website it's $3.50. And then if you spend over $35, shipping is free. That is these. Now the white ones are $18. plus shipping. You guys already saw the cow, but there's another cow. Okay, we got one more shirt to do. The others are not completely done yet, but they will be done tomorrow. And then we're going to get started on decals here in a minute. Right, Liz, I can imagine. I'm so sorry about that. That's awful. Do you know how it happened, Liz? Was it a website you went on or something? Y'all, I've had a lot of sketchy stuff happen since I've started this channel. Like some of the emails, I got one that actually kind of scared me a little bit, but my husband was laughing. He was like, that is the biggest scam, which I knew it was a scam from the very beginning. But basically, this person was like, we hacked your webcam, and it was like, we've been watching you and all this creepy stuff. And they're like, they said, well, and you know, obviously this is a scam because it sounds so scammy, but they were like, if you don't pay us and all this stuff, then we're going to release information that we have on your computer, your bank information, all that stuff. Obviously it was fake, but it was just kind of like, I mean, it just kind of gives you like a weird feeling. You're just kind of like, thank God it wasn't anything, but people are crazy. I mean, people are legit crazy. Oh, Roberta, that's awesome. Thank you so much for your purchase. So I don't design all of my images. I'm going to start soon, though. I'm planning on trying to sell everything just strictly of my designs. But for right now, I just purchase a lot of them. These shirts cost, I guess, around between $2.30 and it can be up to $3 and something for this type. But I don't know how much it is for your money currency, but that's in US dollars. Let's see. Let me put this on the press real quick, y'all. Where did I put the design? God, I'm always misplacing everything I'm working on. I'm going to trim this one a little bit. Oh my gosh, Liz, that is awful. I just don't understand why the world can't just be a better place. You know, like, why can't we just have, I know there's evil out there, but I just wish that there was more good in the world, but that's part of it, obviously. I just could never do somebody like that. Like, you know, your hard-earned, hard work money, and you're going to go steal somebody's information and okay, bye, Angie. Very nice to meet you, too. Is Stephanie Harlow, Kendall Ray. And I haven't seen Savannah Breimer, but I definitely love Stephanie Harlow and Kendall Ray. Oh my gosh, Paul, that's awful. Yes, tote bags. That is something I definitely want to try out. I don't know if there's a big market for it or not. I'll have to do some market research just to see. I can't wait to turn this heat press off, y'all. It is getting hot, and I can't imagine the summer it's going to be way worse. Yes, I definitely will, Ariana. I have a plan to put more on there. I only have one right now, but I'm going to put more on there. I got some more colors that are coming in too that I want to try doing some of that true crime stuff on there. This one didn't really scorch at all. Well, this one right here did a little bit. Oh my, are you serious, Liz? Wow. Aww. Well, you have my heart too, Jay Shaw. There's my husband, you guys. That was sweet. I haven't talked to my honey much today. We've been back and forth all over places. John, did you see how much I spent at Sam's Club? How much do you guys think I spent at Sam's today getting food? It was a lot. Who else goes, like if you have a Sam's Club or a Costco, you just go and you spend way too much money. But it's good for good reason because you're saving because you're getting things that you need in bulk. Hey, from Sacramento, hello. Yeah, we got some food now. No, it wasn't quite 600. Oh, Lord, I'd probably have a heart attack. Let's see who's the closest. Renee, yep, you're pretty close. I can't remember the exact number, but it was pretty close to that. Sonia, yeah, it was a little more close to yours, I think. I'll have to go ask my daughter how much it was. I can't even remember. It was between 250 and 300, but I can't remember how much. I felt like, honestly, when you see that, you're like, but then you see the amount of food, and I had to get like toilet paper and trash bags and all that stuff too. What is the most you guys have spent at a Sam's Club? What did you get? It was like toilet paper, trash bags, food. I don't remember, John. It might have been more like 250. But hey, at least your belly's going to be full. You're going to have, good food. Right? Yeah, I think it was like two something. This one. Perfectly imperfect. Okay, that's all the shirts. Now let's get to decals then. Turn it off. I spent $2.50 at McDonald's. No way. $2.50 or $250. Yes, Renee, I do. I have a whole business account that I use that I set up for strictly my business. And it's under my business name. On the bag subject, bags are always a big sell, and know that plastic grocery bags are being taken out of supermarkets. That's a good point. Okay, have a good one, Alibel or Alibel. Yeah, I think it was. I'll have to go ask my daughter because she remembers. Haley, how much did we spend at Sam's? How much did we spend at Sam's? Sam's Club. How much did we spend? She said 240. So it's 240 actually. She would know, right? The 10-year-old knows way more than Mama knows. Oh, thank you so much, Kate Skull. Oh, Kelly, thank you so much. I appreciate it and glad to have you here. Ashley, I just finished shirts and those are over there. I'll probably get them folded up tonight and then we're going to be working on decals. So that's what I'm going to be working on now. I'm going to get them cut. And I'm glad it's going to cool down in here because it is hot. No, Renee, I didn't buy anything business related at this trip. Normally when I do go to Sam's, if I do buy business stuff, I'll use my business credit card. But I got like home stuff today. A Google business account. No, but I am going to be starting to use business or Google ads for my website soon. So I'll let you know. 240 is nothing. I know, but that's a lot for, well, you know, honestly though, stuff at the grocery store has gone up because when we go grocery shopping now, it is almost 200 every time now when we go to the store. And that's like weekly groceries because it's so, I mean, it's expensive. The cost of living has definitely gone up now. You broke the register's line limit. Oh no, $6.97. Wow. I bet those with really big families spend a lot though. Right, Leslie. I agree. Oh, thank you, Persebra. I'm sorry, I'm really bad with names, but thank you. Yeah, we definitely spent up there before. I don't remember what the most we've ever spent there, but it was like, I want to say, she said 240, but I can't remember. It was a lot. Okay, so I'm going to get some black, and we're going to cut. I'm going to leave it up here today. Can you guys see it? Yeah, y'all can see it being cut. Oh, I bet a family of 6 spends a lot. 800. Oh, wow. 150 and 200 a week. Yeah, see, that sounds about average. 200 a week because it used to be, I don't know about you guys, but we used to spend like $100 a week on groceries back in the day. Now it's definitely a lot more. Spend 800. Oh Lord, $800. Whew. But is that like a monthly thing though? Is it like 800 a month? Glad I checked because I have vinyl stuck in my thing. Yeah, that sounds about average. Oh gosh. Hey Lou, I appreciate it. I am being festive tonight. I am wearing my Eastery, and this is not something I would typically like wear. But I said, you know what? This was one of my tester shirts. I said, I'm going to be festive tonight. I'm going to wear my Easter stuff because Easter is coming up. I can't let my hubby go to the store alone because he will get anything. See, y'all, my husband, it's so funny because he went, when this whole pandemic thing started, I told him to go get some more food because this was back when nobody knew if food was going to be gone or not. And he brought... He bought a bunch of bags of cornbread, like the pre-made cornbread and gravy. What else? Oh my gosh. I was laughing. I said, what are we going to do with cornbread and gravy? I was laughing so hard. What else did he get? He got the pre-packets of cornbread, the pre-packets of gravy, and like those big bags of rice. He bought like 4 of those. And I'm like, John, we don't even eat that stuff. I was cracking up though. Like, what are we gonna do with some gravy and cornbread? Vegetarians, we spend 40 and 70 a week. Wow, that's really good. I would think that being a vegetarian would be more expensive because fruit and vegetables seem like they're so high sometimes, but meat is pretty expensive too, so I guess. Oh, teenagers. I can imagine when my girls are, which, you know, girls, I don't know if they'll eat as much, but yeah, I can imagine that would be, feeding some teenagers would be pricey. Okay, we're going to get to cutting. That's good. Yeah, I used to coupon, but I just don't have time for that anymore. We just get what we want that week and don't really have a budget on food necessarily, but it's always around the same price because we make the same kind of meals. Let's see. Let me get my settings up right. Why is it set to heat transfer? I did not cut that. Let's see. 2, 3. My blade is getting to where I think it's time for a new one, you guys. I've had it for over a year. Yeah, it's interesting to see what all of you guys' budgets are. That's always really interesting to me. And two, I think it also depends on if you go out to eat a lot, which we don't really eat out a whole lot. Sports. Oh, yeah, I can imagine. A friend of mine told me I should get into Sublimation. Is there any printers that are cheaper in price? So you can get one as low as, I think, $200, Ashley, but it only prints an 8.5 by 11 sheet. But there are ways that you can, like, print 2 pages and tape them together, but it's a lot of work. So it's up to you. But, yeah, I think 200 is probably the cheapest you can get one. Renee, you love your auto blade? I do not. I do not like the auto blade. I like my ratchet blade. My daughter is 8 and eating us out of the house and home. See, Mary, my daughter is like a bird. She doesn't eat that much. My oldest, my youngest eats so much. They're so different. Oh, first time here. Hey, DX10. Nice to have you here. So what are you guys doing right now tonight? Are y'all working on orders or what? I have so much to do this week because I need to get done by Thursday because obviously Friday everything's closed. So my goal is to get everything done before Thursday. And then the rain's, of course, going to put us off so much because I can't really cut wood that well in the rain. Okay, working on orders. What sublimation printer did you end up getting? I got the Epson ET 15000. Just finished supper, making sticker sets, make more designs. So you can make wall decals with your regular vinyl cutter. You just have to use the specialty vinyl. Oracle 631's good. Working from home. I have a video coming for you guys. I have it recorded, but I just haven't edited it yet. Since we had some issues with people stealing photos, I'm going to make a new, or I made a new vinyl color chart. So we're going to have that video coming. And then I'm going to do, I have a bunch in my idea list that I need to get done. I just need to get those edited for you guys. It's just been so busy. I think once the kids start school, it's going to be easier to get stuff done through the day. The post offices are closed on Friday. At least around here they are. There for 2 people from work and they don't want to pay me before I make it. Oh, I can't stand when people are like that. I don't do that anymore. I make sure that they pay me. If I do the work, they're going to pay. Yeah, I'm thinking that my blade is at its end because it's having a hard time weeding these letters. Yeah, I'm going to have to increase my blade a little bit here. Oh, Paul, good. Let me know how it goes. I'm excited to use my mug press too. I haven't even used it yet because I haven't ordered mugs yet. I just finished restocking some bookmarks and now I'm drawing some new designs. Oh, that sounds fun, Brittany. I bought the Cricut mug press and I love it. Oh, congratulations. Yeah, it sounds like a lot of us have the mug presses. They are sold out everywhere, Paul. You have to really keep an eye on the websites and snag them. I heard, you guys, that they were on in stock at Dell yesterday. But I'm not sure if that's true. I just heard it. So check Dell.com and see. Oh yeah, y'all, my blade is I'm gonna have to increase the force. This one's weeding. See, y'all always talk about how easy weeding goes, but not all the time. If your blade is having issues, it will be tough to weed. I think I have another one somewhere. I'm doing this memory box vinyl decal for a couple that lost their baby, which is so sad. So that's what I'm working on right now. Yeah, I've been looking for my mug presses for a while, but thankfully it came with this heat press, which is so cool. So I'm going to see how this one works. But I've heard that the one on Amazon, the Better Sub, is pretty good for the price too. It's only like $100. Oh my God. I'm really thinking about just recutting this, you guys. Yeah, heck no. I'm going to recut this one. I'm not even going to try. Sometimes, you guys, it's not worth it. And nobody come at me and say, you're wasting vinyl. I'm not going to spend 30 minutes on that decal if I can go recut it and it be done in just a few seconds. See, some of them weed well if they're bigger. Like this one probably will. It's just a... There we go. But the little tiny, tiny, tiny letters, I'm just going to recut that. Not even going to do it. Yeah, I'm going to sharpen it. I did sharpen it last week, and it worked a little bit, but it's kind of getting to where it's not even sharpening that well anymore. Yeah, same, Renee. Same. And we don't have time for all that. I know around Christmas, I'll never forget, like I had like 200 orders, and my vinyl wasn't cutting, and I was so mad. I almost threw my vinyl machine across the room. And it was every cut that I was doing, they weren't going through. I think it was my blade at the time. I don't remember. I don't do package pickup, although I'm going to soon because I really don't have time to keep going back and forth to the post office. I would like to do that, though. Yeah, Shayna, girl, I'm trying to be festive today. This isn't really typically something I would wear, like out in public, but I was like, I gotta be festive for you guys. We got Easter coming up. Who has not gotten their Easter things, if you know what I mean, yet? Because I sure haven't. I need to find some time away from the children so I can go to the store and get the Easter things, if you know what I'm saying. Blades, you really don't have to replace them very often. Like I said, I've had mine for a year, and it has been fine. So let's recut this one decal again. Oh, you scared me. Is Caroline asleep?
She's almost asleep. She's just been lying there saying she's sleeping. I cleaned up the living room.
Thank you. Haley's coming in to say hi. Say hi. Oh, my sweet girl. She turned 10. She's getting so old. Mwah. Yeah, true crime. I do too. I am a true crime lover. They're saying, hi, Haley. Hi, Haley.
Hi.
I watch true crime at home and work every day 24/7. Yeah, me too. I do it whenever I can. I feel like I've watched everything, though. Oh, I wonder what was going on. They're all saying, hi, Haley. Happy birthday. Well, her birthday was technically last month, but can't believe she's the double digits now. I feel like the people that watch true crime are like, you know, I almost say good people, but they're like, you know, my kind of people, because it shows that you have like, what is that word that I'm looking for in your brain where you're that investigative, like it's not coming out right. You know what I mean though? Like those are my kind of people that watch true crime. And I always know like you're going to be my best friend if you watch true crime too, just like me. Yes, I like Crime Junkie podcast. I'll definitely watch that. Oh, yes, Renee, I did. I increased it a couple forces, so we'll see if it works. Inquisitive. That's right, Paul. That's the word I was looking for. And an analytical mind. Yes, that too. See, you guys, y'all are like the other half of my brain because I can't think right now. They're asking, do you like to do any crafts? Yes, she loves crafting. This kid packaged all of my vinyl decal orders for me on Friday. I gave her the mailers, the everything, and I double checked her and she did everything perfect. So y'all, I might have a little person I can hire here to package my orders for me. Who is out there paying $29 on Disney for Mariah? Y'all, movies and stuff are expensive online now. It is expensive now. Where is Caroline at?
She's just lying on the couch about to go to sleep. She played with toys pretty much the whole time, but she just laid down.
Oh. Hey, y'all, let's see if that force works. I might need to sharpen it again. Now, oh yeah, she wanted 2 separate decals, so that works. I can just cut it. Yeah, I've seen a lot about that Bailey. I'm going to check her channel out today. Don't say that, CJ. That's one thing about having kids young. You could be a young grandma, but no time soon for me. Right, Haley? Mm-hmm. I've thought about that, though. I was like, John, we could be like 40 in our 40s and have grandchildren. That's crazy. Because those of you who don't know, I actually had this little one back here when I was 18. So, yes, we could definitely be. I will definitely probably be a young grandmother one day. Not anytime soon.
I want dogs.
Yeah, she said she doesn't want kids. She just wants dogs. Oh, they said you seem like a great little girl. She is. She's the best. I pay my 15-year-old to help me respectfully decline. Yeah, it is very scary. Yes, I did make this shirt. This was actually a test shirt. So I figured I wanted to wear it today for y'all for Easter. Y'all, I think these letters are just so small that is why I'm having a hard time weeding them. But it'll just take a minute and I'll have it done.
Yeah, I like those shirts.
Yeah, I want to make my children some, but I don't know if you guys have seen, but there has been nothing in stock. None of the children's Gildans. I can't find them anywhere. Do you know the name of the printer that is 200? The Epson 2720. Does that sound right? The Epson EcoTank 2720. That sounds like that's what it is. Look it up and quote or tell me if I'm wrong. Okay. Oh my gosh, Paul, that would be like me next year. Oh my, I don't even want to think about that.
What is
It's
it?
crazy. Well, at 30 years old. Yeah, but I didn't have her at 15, so. Epson 2720, that's it. So that's the one that a lot of people get if they don't want the Epson 15,000. Okay, I got the little things weeded. Now I just got to get that top one done.
Maybe one day I can help you with shirts too.
Yeah? Oh my gosh.
Is it coming off?
It's just very tiny, 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 tiny letters. Yes, the white square in the middle of the T. Are we talking about the bleached shirt, Silver Tongue? Does Haley do Easter hunt, or are you too mature?
I don't know.
She'll do it because we're going to put, you know what I do? I put child or age appropriate things in the eggs for the older ones, and then the younger ones get more childlike things. So with her, it might be like little lip glosses or, you know, balloon, or what are they called? Not balloons, but the water balloons and stuff like that. Because all kids love water balloons. This year, I'm trying to put fun things in the eggs for their hunt.
Do you think that will even fit in the eggs?
Well, I'm going to make it fit.
Possibly.
Do you guys want to watch me weed?
Satisfying.
See these tiny little letters? I know it doesn't look that tiny, but with my blade being dull, it's pretty tiny. Let's see if I can read the... Can anyone tell me if I can add more? Yes, you can add more than one cameo, but you have to have the business. I think it's only the business edition to do the multiple at the same time.
I think Caroline's asleep. She's not making a peep.
Yeah, the you can do multiple silhouettes to your computer, but you can only run more than one when you have the business edition. So you could cut like multiple at the same time. Oh, you guys, I hate weeding small things. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. That's why I'm getting it done first, so I can just... I wonder if the StarCraft would be any better.
What silhouette do you have that is your favorite?
My favorite silhouette is my Cameo 3. You guys know that I use my Cameo 3 like all the time. It's just my favorite one.
You need to come up with names for your silhouettes.
Oh, I know. What should we name it, Haley?
I don't know.
I might just try the Band-Aid method. Here we go, you guys. Let's see if it works. If it messes up, then I guess I'm cutting it again. Ready? Oh, yes, it did it. It just had one letter not come off.
Okay, so did it actually work then?
Yep, it worked. I just have to get the L. The L didn't come off. Here's my L.
Very tiny.
But it worked. Oh, this is Haley. Caroline is the youngest, and she's actually asleep.
I think.
We think she is, at least. She's being awful quiet, so she's probably asleep. But thank you. She said you're being such a good girl. No, this is not for a shirt. This is just regular adhesive. They're putting this on a shadow box. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. Got it.
Yay.
So there we go. There's the first one. Put that back here. No, I've never tried. Wait, reverse weeding, isn't that when you weed out the middle? Like when you're doing a stencil? Is that right? Oh, putting it down face down on a sticky mat. So no, I've never tried that before. So yeah, the StarCraft they say is durable. It's very durable. You want to draw or something?
Hmm?
You want to draw or something?
Maybe.
You look bored. I don't want you to be bored.
I'm not that bored. I just don't know what to do because I've already done like everything that's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Haley likes to come up here and hang out with me when I am working sometimes. Okay, next is silver. We're going to get that on the machine really quick. I don't like weeding that. I mean, I like it, but I have to really be in the mood to weed. And I'm just like, nah. I'm glad I'm getting it done tonight because I want to get all my work done. I want to get all the decals for the whole week cut tonight and done tonight for the whole week.
How many orders do you think you've done in total?
I think I hit 8,000 sales on my shop, Etsy shop, and then I've done maybe a couple hundred on my website. So in total, I've probably done like 8,300 or 400 sales within the last 4 years.
That's a lot for 4 years.
Oh, they said you look so much like me. She actually, when she was born, she looked identical to her dad, and my youngest looks like her dad. And as she gets older, she's starting to look more like me. Mm-hmm. But thank you, Kirsten. I wonder if you could transfer tape everything and then pull the waist off that way. Yeah, I guess you could. I've never tried that before, but it makes me nervous, like thinking that something would go wrong. But hey, it's worth a try, right?
I have a question. Is your heat press on?
It is hot right now. It's off, but it's probably still hot.
I do feel the heat a little bit, so I'm trying to back up a little bit.
Yeah, I don't want you to get burned.
I won't.
I'm so dumb, you guys. I never put I had my mat still set to print. I wonder how it didn't mess up. You know what? I bet that's what was wrong. I didn't even have it set to a machine at all. I had it on print only. So maybe that had something to do with it. You never know. Mm-hmm. Okay. Auto Camera 3 cutting mat 12 by 24. Oh, I know. That's mine. Always say that too. Like, I'm bored. I have already done everything. I wish I could know what it was like to be bored again because I always have something to do now. Always.
Yeah, that's because you have a business.
Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this vinyl's not quite big enough. I was hoping I could use this little piece, but it's not going to be big enough. So I just have to do it like this. Sorry, I should have already had my stuff ready to cut, but I didn't do that today yet because I was so busy. We weren't even at home a lot today, so. Okay. Hi, Kim. Do I get a lot of orders for just a decal? Yes, I get a lot of just random decal orders. That's pretty much the main thing that people purchase are decals.
I'll be right back.
All right, love you. Have fun.
I was going to go get some.
Okay. Oh, thank you, Chanel. I hope I said your name right. I'm glad to have you here. Hey, Kim. Let's see, just a post office tip schedule pickup. I need to do that. My thing is that I work as I can. So I ship out. I don't really know something's shipping out until the day of. I'm really wanting to get on a better routine though, because I'm really lacking on my routine stuff here lately. Okay, so no, Angie. The reason why bleach does not eat holes into these shirts is because it is 65 poly, 35 cotton. If it has more cotton than polyester, it will eat holes. If you have the high polyester count, the polyester is what you have left right here. So it's never will have holes in it. So yes, you will not get holes in those.
Have I ever shown them this?
Yeah, I think you can show them a picture or two if you want to. Haley's going to show y'all a couple pictures she's drawn. Isn't that so pretty? She hand drew that. See, I think she's going to be creative like her mama. You want to show them one more?
Let me look for them. I have a lot in here.
Yeah, she's very talented. They're saying very good, pretty, cute. She's so talented. That's beautiful. Great job.
I also drew this one. It's like a person.
Isn't this so cute? Like she drew this little person. Like I could not draw people at all. I still can't draw people. So it's so good. You're such a good artist. They're saying very good, very beautiful drawing. Beautiful. Aw. That's nice of them to say that for you, Haley. An avatar. Yeah, it does look like an avatar, doesn't it? I think that's the look she was going for.
I don't really know. I was just kind of drawing something.
She could have her own range. Totally could. Oh, they said time to do a sticker shop, Haley. Make a shirt. Oh, that would be so cute. Yes, we do need to. She could have her own Etsy shop one day. Look at all these people telling you that. Isn't that so cool? She got it from her mama. Oh, yeah, there you go. We should make her shirt that says, I got it from my mama. It says, that was lovely. She's so creative. Got it from her mama. There you go. Probably so, because her daddy doesn't draw, so. He's got the music talents. His side. She is 10 years old, Erica. So, yep.
But I drew that one when I was 9.
Yeah, she drew that one when she was 9.
So I guess there's a tiny difference.
Kids Etsy shop does great. They get lots of sales. That is something I definitely want to look into because she's real creative and loves to create things and has wanted to sell things, but I didn't know the legalities of it. So that's really cool. Oh, but yes, I have so many orders to do this week. Are you guys getting set and ready to have all your orders shipped out before Thursday, or what is your plan?
I'm trying to think of something to create.
You do it, girl.
On a game I'm playing.
Oh boy, I almost just unplugged my silhouette. That would have been so bad.
Don't do that.
I'm doing a shirt for a friend and she wants it bleached. I have never bleached a shirt before. Do you have any pointers? So Ashley, just make sure that the shirt has a high polyester count. So at least 65 polyester. And make sure it's on a really warm, sunny day if you can. And do whatever method you like. If you want to just spray it, do that and let it dry fully before you wash it. And then wash it after you bleach it. But just make sure it's dry.
Oh yeah, didn't I draw a picture of you? Where did you put it?
Of me?
Yeah, remember? Actually, I think it's in your, I think it's on your side table.
I'm not sure. I'll have to get it later.
Yeah.
It says that style is called kawaii Japanese style for cute stuff. Take a look at the channel like catnip. It's cute. I have definitely heard of that. Is it kawaii? Kawaii? Yeah, CJ, it was really quiet for me up until this last few weeks, and things have definitely picked up big time. Renee, that's good, though. That's awesome. I'm not at the point where we have to worry about rushes of orders. Yeah, it's getting there here. It's starting to get to the point where I'm like, do I need to have help so I can get more done? What I need is time. I would like to have more time to do things that I am passionate about. And who knows, maybe one day I'll have a little helper. Hire a little helper.
I am your helper.
You're my helper. I'm talking about like somebody to come in and run the machines and do stuff like that.
Maybe one day I can do that, but not yet.
What kind of paint would you use to make a doormat? So I have used, there's one, Liz, if you go way back in my videos, there's one I think called Spring Front Door Makeover, Porch Makeover. And I shared what paint I used. But Cassie, which is like my moderator in my group, she uses the spray tire stuff that everybody's using now and says that it works really good. So I'd say either the outdoor, I think it's, I had the type in that video, but, and that worked for me great, but she uses the spray tire stuff and says that that's the best.
What do you think I should draw? I don't know if I've already asked you that, but.
I don't know, whatever you think, Haley. That's a good idea, Lisa. She said that you could do coloring book drawings, color book drawings.
Yeah.
People are spending their stimulus. Yes, that's right. That's for sure. Everyone's saying you look just like me.
Yeah, I didn't think so until I actually looked at myself and I was like, kind of doing.
Yes, I do need to sharpen my blade. And I did do that last week and it worked for a little bit, but it's kind of messing up. Yeah, I'm one of those people, I get really overwhelmed very easily. So if I stay on a routine and a schedule, I do well with it. But if I get like a rush of orders and I'm like, I got to get it done before Thursday, that's when I get really anxiety ridden and stressed out. Because my thing is like, you can't control the weather. So cutting wood, bleaching stresses me out because I can't avoid weather. And, stuff like that. So if I get like a bunch at once, I get a little overwhelmed. But if I give myself time and just work on a good routine, I do fine with it usually. Yeah, Flex Seal, that's it. I'm going to have to go. I'm slacking tonight, worked in my day job, then came home and did some orders and realized how late it was and I made dinner. Ashley, well, thanks for coming on. Super Sally DUI. Oh my gosh. Were they doing it to be funny or were they actually serious? That's hilarious. I was thinking she's a mini you for that last half hour. Oh, that's a compliment because she is. She's like a little mini me. That's funny.
What is it?
What this girl's child said. It's words that you wouldn't really understand. Okay. Oh, bye, Ashley.
Bye.
Super Sally sounds good. Y'all, I think my blade, look, I'm here having problems again. Yep. See, this one ripped. Dang it. I'm going to have to do something with my blade because I'm not. Let's see if this one's going to be the same. Yep. See, this is how you know you're having a blade problem. When you weed, if it looks like this, just recut. I'm just all about wasting vinyl tonight, y'all. It's okay. It's only two. This was only like a small section. So I'm going to have to cut that again, unfortunately. Dang it. I'm not even going to try and work on that because I know what's going to happen. It's not going to cut. It's just not going to weed right. So we're going to cut it again and I'm going to sharpen my blade right now. Let's see how much of a difference it made. But this is the reality of working with vinyl. You have to be used to and ready for things like this to come up. And it does. It happens a lot. You got to be ready for that for stuff to not cut. You to have to sharpen your blade. All that good stuff. Yeah, I'm going to sharpen it for sure. CJ, I am not sure because I have the 4 up here and it has a different blade. It has a different blade than the, yeah, it doesn't fit. my 3, they changed the blades and the you know what? I might be able to steal this one. I wonder if it's any better. Because this one was kind of my older blade too. We can try. Where's my ball of tinfoil? Here it is. Oops. Yeah, it happens. It happens sometimes. Morgan, I know. There was somebody that came on here and said, you're making me cringe so bad with how much vinyl you're wasting. And I'm like, is that Caroline?
She must be awake still. I hear her humming.
Yep. I got my ball of tinfoil. Y'all know this could look really bad just having this sitting in your... People are like, what do you have random tinfoil sitting in your office for? Okay. I sharpened the blade that was in my Cameo 2. Something just bit me. I felt something bite me or something.
I hope there's no bugs in here.
There's no bugs. It just felt like a pinch. And I'll go ahead and sharpen this one too. Yeah. You guys are the true MVPs because y'all aren't the ones that are judgy and are like, I can't believe you're wasting so much vinyl or you're making way too much noise. You guys get it. Y'all know how it goes.
It's already 9 o'clock. I didn't notice.
I know. You need to go get ready for bed in a minute. Okay, I'm going to try keeping this blade and putting it, and since I sharpened it and seeing how it does. And I'm going to also increase my pressure a good bit too. I think I know what's wrong, y'all. I had my blade set down a notch. That's what was wrong. See, this blade, since it's a little bit older, I've been using a 2. I've been having it at a 2, so I had it down at a 1. That's why it wasn't cutting that good. So, problem solved. Now y'all are going to see it's going to cut great now. Let's try it out and make sure. But I'm almost positive it'll be fine. Oh, and then there's going to be somebody on there that says, do your test cut, Sally. Do your test cut. You know that I'm just playing with y'all. I love, even the haters, I love all of you guys. I really do. Okay, it's cutting. I agree, CJ. Time is worth more than the time it takes to... Our time is worth more than vinyl being wasted. Yep, I agree. Do you? I don't do test cuts really either, Renee. There you go, living life on the edge. Silent but still here. Oh, that's me, you guys. I'm like a really silent watcher on YouTube. I need to be more active with the people that I watch because I watch a lot of YouTubers. But I just kind of just sit there and I'm just like a silent watcher. The cutter's talking to you, yep. The Silhouette is so noisy. It's a very noisy machine. But yeah, that's what was wrong. It was just on the wrong setting. Did you draw something?
I was trying to figure out something to draw, but I couldn't really find anything to draw. I was kind of just looking for my drawings.
Why don't you go ahead and go get your get ready for bed in a minute. To sharpen the blade, do you go in and out of the foil or at an angle and pull? I kind of do a little bit of it all. You can go in and out of the foil, and then you can take it and kind of cut the foil slightly, and it will help. Oh, yeah, Paul, same here. I can't watch anything when my Cameo's cutting. April, that's me too, because I'm always usually, when I'm watching YouTube, I'm either doing the dishes, cleaning, or working on orders.
I think I'm going to go downstairs and hang out with you.
Okay, love you. Haley's saying bye. Can you say bye to everybody?
Bye.
I'm drawing over here. I got used to watching your lives after they were live. That's right, because you used to not be here at night. That's true. Creative people think a lot quietly. Yes, that is right. Oh yeah, this already has a better cut. I can tell. I'm going to be good and use my trash can. Oh, thank you, Ashley. I'll tell her you guys all said bye. We're trying to get like on a better schedule with the kids. They've been staying up way too late. And I'm not one of those moms that like has strict bedtime schedules, and I'm just kind of one of those moms that's like, you know, as long as they're in bed at a good time and they get rest, plenty of good night's sleep, and they're good. You know what I mean? I mean, they obviously can't stay up till midnight or anything like that, but I'm not like, you know, really like a stickler on stuff like that, like, you know, schedules for the kids.
I forgot to tell you something. Caroline told me that you're sick.
Well, did she eat something down there? Okay. Okay. Tell her I'll be there in a minute. I'll be checking on her in a minute. Yes, I am selling the shirts, Helena. They're on my website, simplysally.com, and then also you can go on Etsy, whichever one you feel more comfortable looking. But I have a lot of different designs and options there. Have you given up on the weeding ring thing? No, I do use it, but sometimes when I'm doing a lot of vinyl at once, I just make a big ball of vinyl and stick it on that. When I'm weeding something little, I'll usually use the ring. Paul, I have done that before. I have done that before. Yes. Yeah, it definitely got a better cut this time. So I'm glad about that. Yay, I know. I really like the rabbit one too. This was actually a test shirt back when I was practicing. I did. There's nights I'm just like bedtime. Mama's got to work to do, but I always wake up at 6 a.m. with them for work and school. So I try to craft when they go to bed before I fall asleep. Yay, Haley. Well, I'm glad to have you here. I am the same way. It's hard because we stay up till like 1 a.m. every night and then wake up super early. Well, I've been bad about it lately, but we don't go to bed until at least 1 every night. So I'm exhausted in the mornings if I wake up really early, but I've got to get used to it. I love the StarCraft, Ricky. I really like it. I'm going to be getting some. Still,
there's something wrong with my computer.
What is it saying?
It's saying the USB is not recognized and like it's been
USB?
Yeah, like for my mouse, like it doesn't work.
Did you unplug it and plug it back in, the USB?
Yeah, I tried this.
Okay, I'll come check at it. I'll put it out in a second.
Ron, but you didn't even walk upstairs or something.
Okay, I'll be right there. But yes, I love the StarCraft. I know I need to start going to bed earlier, but you know. No, I just did it myself. Wix makes it really easy to design it yourself. They kind of have like templates you can use and all of that. So Haley, I do have a StarCraft. I get some commission off of it from my craft source because I do work with them and they do sell the StarCraft vinyl. And so yes, I am very excited about that I work with one of their distributors. Yes, it is a good idea to have a website just because you have that backup plan in case anything ever happened to Etsy. That's why I wanted to have it, just in case. Because y'all, you can't trust any company fully with your life like that. You don't know if it's, because there's one girl, I know you guys told me about her, the one on YouTube that got hers taken away for no reason. And we don't really know her situation. See how easy it's weeding now? Okay. I bought some rose gold oil this week. I thought I could sell more. I love the rose gold vinyl, CJ. That's one of my favorite colors that they have. I need to buy some more and try and sell some. No, I didn't go through a company to set it up. I just went all through Wix. The only thing I set up or I had was GoDaddy for my website domain, and then I just used Wix for everything else, and they made it so easy, and it's so much cheaper than Shopify. Well, at least it was when I signed up for it. That's why I went with Wix, was basically strictly because of price. It was cheaper. And it's really the same thing. Like a website host is a website host. Oh, is it really more expensive there? Oops. Oh, I hate when those small letters come up. Oh my gosh. So tell me, you guys, what one of your goals are this year. What is something that you want to accomplish within your business or within yourself? Whatever. Just tell me what you like have as a main goal for this year. Cassie, right, girl? I do it with, I love the Band-Aid method. It works so much better for small stuff than than going slow. That's what I've noticed, at least. Yes, I do have a huge vinyl stash to make $1 billion. Now that would be nice. I would like 1 billion too. My goal is to hit 100 sales on Etsy. That's a good goal. To buy a multi-needle, that's a really good goal. A steady stream of orders, just 200 a month to start. That's a great goal. Get up and running. My goal is to make money back that I spent. That's a great goal too. I want to grow both Etsy shops to potentially work from home. That's an amazing goal. Start in Etsy. There you go, Maria. Starting is the hardest thing. Once you start, that's the best way to do it. My goal is to find balance at home, homeschool, Etsy, ministry, home care. That's a great goal, Liz. That's one of my main goals too. A good balance at home, because I have been struggling lately with that. Start my business. There you go, Wendy. You can do it. Escape eBay. Earn half of what my day job pays me. That's a great goal. You can do it. I would like to stop being scared and just make my dreams happen. Oh, that's great. You can do it. Being scared, you know, they say that doing what scares you is what helps you grow. I was terrified to start my business, but you know what? It was the best decision ever. No bills. That would be nice. But that's a great goal to have. Pay everything off. My goal is to sell 10 items. That's a great goal. Figure out my craft specialty and have a stay-at-home job. You guys can do these goals. Y'all know you can. All you have to do is just make a plan. Like, what is going to make this happen? Market yourself continuously and just do what it takes to make it happen. Say that there is no failure option. Like, say, I'm going to make this happen. Doing whatever it takes. Whether I have to stay up all night and work for a week straight to get things going, I'm going to do it. You know, just do what it takes. And if something's not working, I tell people this all the time, but if something is not working within your growth, figure out what the heck is causing you to be at a standstill. Whether it be your SEO, you know, you might need to work on your tags. You might need to work on your pictures. Your pictures might suck. You know, you might need to go and take better pictures. Or, I mean, there's always a potential to grow. And that's what I always have told people. Like, there is no option for it not to work. Like, if you want to work from home, make it happen. That's what I tell everybody. Like, you can do it. I mean, anybody can do it if you're good at what you do. Now, you can't just go off and be like me saying, I'm going to be a baker and I don't even know how to make cupcakes. Like, you have to know what you're doing. But, you know, my little tangent for the night. But I just want all of you to succeed so much. Like, I want you guys all to succeed. All of you. Okay. Oh, thank you, Paul. What laptop? Okay, Kate, I just got an gaming laptop. That is what I've heard can be good for a lot of the stuff we do. Now, you might not do YouTube, so I mainly got it for the live streaming and all that stuff and editing videos. But with your Silhouette, if you're just running like a Silhouette or a Cricut, just any kind of computer should be fine. I suck at SEO on my Etsy shop. How do I get better at it? Okay, so research. Honestly, that is the only way to really learn. Go on there and do so much market research. Look at your competitors and just study their shops and say, what are they doing? Like the people that are getting consistent, really good sales, and you can tell by, you know, all of just seeing how many sales they have. Look at their shop and see what are they doing. Because a lot of it you can notice by just looking at their shop and just kind of figuring out what kind of methods they're doing. You know what I mean? Like, what are they selling? What are they titling? Are they using long tail keywords? And just kind of go from there. And SEO really has a lot to do with, like, when you make a title, have that title in your description, have that description title, and then the title in your tags. Just have that word that you're wanting people to search for all throughout your listing. Try and do as many photos as you can. I'm really bad about that. I need to put more photos on my listing. Just stuff like that. That's really all SEO is. You need to just like fill everything that Etsy asks you on the listing to fill out. Do it all. Like your variations, the color of your item, all of that stuff. Like fill everything out. That is kind of how you get in the SEO algorithm. Yes, what Paul said. Really good. Photos are probably the most important. Fonts. Helena, I will link it. Oh, I do have it linked. My favorite seller is linked in this description. She's who I buy like all my fonts from. I love her fonts. Oh, thanks, Erica. Yeah, I do provide the 40 free listings for new shops down below. Yeah, so if you guys ever want to open up an Etsy shop, I do have that 40 free listings, and it also gives me 40 free listings. So you guys have made it possible for me to have so many free listings now because you guys are signing up with my link. So you guys know, like, everything that y'all click on down there that I link, a lot of them, not all of them aren't affiliates, but if you guys click a lot of that stuff, you're helping the Etsy shop. You're helping my business to be able to continue to provide things for you guys. So thank you. And thank you for bringing that up, Erica. I've been meaning to thank you guys for that. So yes. Okay, I'm going to get some white cut. I got kind of off on a tangent. You guys got me on a tangent over there. Where is my... I had a piece cut already somewhere. I don't know where it is. I really need to use up my scraps. I'm so bad about... Let's see. Haley, is she okay now? All right, just a few more minutes and I'll be down there. Oh, thank you, Alexis. Oh, okay, I don't use cylinder cricut. I make polymer clay charms, but it's really hard to get. iPads are great for designing. Oh, yeah, Kate, definitely. Yeah, having multiple streams of income is a great way to continue to thrive in your businesses and then have like backup plans. Like, I was starting to get really scared there, thinking like if anything happened to my shop, I would be like, it would be bad. So that's why I'm focusing on my website more and all of that. Which I know if something happened to Etsy, all I would have to do, or what I would mainly have to do, is just pick myself back up and just start over, you know, just make sure that I focus. The first thing I would do if I lost my shop tomorrow is I would go on social media and just put my all in it to get people to my website. That is what I would do. The first thing I would do is social media. Yeah, Etsy ads is like a blessing and a curse. You don't ever know if it's going to work for you or not. I know Etsy ads, it was really good at one point, and then they kind of changed some things, and now I really don't like it. I'm honestly about to turn mine off again because I only profited like, I think after fees and everything, it was only like a little over $100 from the ads, and that's not a lot for spending what you spend. So... Oh, thank you, Haley. You can do it, girl. Just literally, if you want it bad enough, you can make it happen. I still have goals that I have not reached that I would like to reach. So never stop having goals. Like, continue to have goals continuously in your life. That's what keeps you going, you know? Don't ever get too comfortable. Have a Patreon? I don't, and I don't know a lot about it, honestly, Kate. My Etsy shop has been super slow. It's okay, though. I have plenty to do. Yeah, Renee, there you go, girl. Keep yourself busy. We have 4 grown-ups and 16 grandkids. Not a lot scares me in life, but time does. Passes so quickly. I agree. Hey, time is, the older I get, I'm realizing how fast it really does go by. Yeah, Renee, I would definitely turn them off or turn it up. If you're in the negatives, then turn it up. Maybe try $3 a day. That was a good bit for me. And give it, they say give it 30 days too to see if it works in the algorithm. Hey, Kaylee. Yeah, I know we're on late again tonight. I'll cut a couple more things and then we'll get off of here. Yeah, I heard a lot of people do like Shopify. I really enjoy Wix, though. I have no problem with it. It's been good. Oh, thank you. Best-selling item is probably my home coordinates sign still. They're still my best seller. I sell multiples of those per week. Anything customized, people really like. If they're able to customize it, then that's a good way to, expand your business for sure. Pinterest, no. Yes and no. I have it, but I don't use it like at all. I'm really behind on Pinterest stuff. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I really like them. They're one of my favorites too. I need to make one for our house. One thing that I sold good last year was my mailbox decals around summertime. I did them for our whole neighborhood at our old house. That's a good, if you're doing vinyl, market yourself. Go out there and put a decal on your mailbox, and I guarantee you your neighbors are going to ask you to do one. And I think I did them for $25, and I applied them. So I was doing them for everyone in the neighborhood, like all in our street, and I was making like hundreds of dollars on that. So if you guys want like a quick buck, go out and put a decal on your mailbox, and your neighbors will ask you. I guarantee it. It's like everyone had a Simply Sally decal on their mailbox. So that was really cool. And now I have people calling me to do it again this year. And I'm like, oh, I don't know if I want to drive all the way, because it is kind of far where we used to live from where we are now. But I have people wanting me to come and do those again this year. Yes, Aunt Amy, I have those coming. I wanted to get my method down pat before I did a full video tutorial on it, and I think I finally have. So I'm going to do that video. I was going to do it earlier, but then I said, I'm going to wait and make sure that I have my routine down. Yeah, this is just, these are just, I think someone ordered like, oh, one of the numbers came off. I got it. So you guys, this happens like, any vinyl person will know that this is like a typical thing. Vinyl letters come off. You have to take them back off, put them back on. Here, I'll fix that in a second. I'll just weed this and then we'll go back and fix that one. But yeah, that's pretty much life with vinyl. That one was easy. Just got to fix that. Oh, but other than that. What am I using to weed? I have, just the regular old Silhouette weeding tool. Decal for mailboxes. Okay, so I personalized it on the side. It had their street name and then the number, the street name underneath that. And on the front of the mailbox, I would put their last name. So I did that on both sides and the front. And I did $25 for me to apply it. So that was me doing the work too. If I sold just the decal, I wouldn't charge that much. But people were eating it up. They're like, is that it? I was like, yeah, that's it. But I would be applying it and everything. So, and everyone wanted one. It was so funny. I remember one situation when I was doing the mailbox things, and a lady drove by and asked, she said, my boyfriend wants one done. Can you do one for his house? And then an older lady walked up and she said, boyfriend wants some decal on his mailbox. And then the girl said, what's wrong with that? Men can have decals on their mailboxes. And they kind of got in an argument. It was so cute because it was like two old ladies. But I was like, it was just funny because she said that was too feminine to have a mailbox decal on the mailbox. And then the other lady got really upset. Said, how is that too feminine, having a decal on your mailbox? And I was just standing there awkwardly like, y'all know me. I'm just like, let's keep the peace, everyone. But they were arguing over it. It was pretty funny. Okay, squeegees, I get them on Amazon. I think I actually linked it in my Amazon shop, Kate. If you want to look under there, those are the exact ones I use. I think so, CJ. A lot of people sell the iron-on decals. Yes, Dawn, it does take a long time, but you got this. Sally, you need the bus driver, social media, Pinterest, Facebook, Instagram. They are vehicles. Vehicles to the bus driver, social media. They are vehicles to your website. What does that mean, Brenda? So shirts, I charge $22 plus shipping. for the bleach. And if you spend $35, shipping's free. And then the white shirts are $18 plus shipping. App I use, I think it's called Photo Editor. It's a really basic. Yeah. It looks like, now y'all don't judge me for my cracked phone. Ooh, see this little sunflower thing? It's really not focusing because this is a webcam, but that's what it is. It's that little photo editor. That's what it looks like. And it honestly, it's really good. I really like it. Okay, I'm going to cut with my, I have some, cut, let's see. I'm going to do my not Starcraft. This is Tech Wrap. I need to cut some decals with that. And these are kind of small. They're only 4 inches and they have 2 different words on them. So let's see how this one goes. And then after I cut these and weed these, I'm going to probably let y'all go because my children need to go to sleep soon. Video editing, I use Adobe Premiere Pro. And the only reason I use that one is, well, 1, it is one of the best editing apps. But 2, I get a discounted rate for it. So that's why I do that. Don't y'all miss those days where you could buy things one time and have it forever? Like, softwares, and now you have to pay monthly for everything. Like, whatever happened to just getting Microsoft Word and all that stuff with your computer, Now you have to pay monthly for it, which is awful. I just hate that everything you have to pay for monthly now, and you can't just buy it one time. Trying to get the lint and stuff off of my mat. Do you have a lot of designs in your other Etsy? No, not too many, honestly. I need to work on designs. I just haven't had time to just sit down and work on them. Because you design, you know how much time it takes. You are the bus driver every time to your Pinterest or websites. You drive traffic. There you go. Yes, Brenda, that is right. I agree with that. I know, it just sucks. You have to pay for everything now. Everything. But that's just how it is. It's just how it's gonna be. The pirates are responsible for that. The 90s were the best. Well, if that was the year that I was born. I was born in the early 90s, 92. But yes, the 90s, so simple back then. Life was so simple. Let's see. Jolene. Okay. These are ready to be cut. So let's cut that tech wrap and see how it does. Okay. What brand shirts do you use for your white? Okay, so for the white ones, I use Jersey's 21M. You were born in 91. Yay, 90s babies. I was born in October 92. Heck, we have to pay doctors just to stay alive. Nothing's free anymore. I know, right? You got to pay for everything. Why is it not sending? There it goes. Touched it and it started going. That is very true, CJ. He said the benefits of it all, you couldn't do all this at the start of the century. Now you can. You can sit at home and sell to the world. So we need that software. That's true. Perhaps you can use a coupon with Etsy orders to drive people. See, that's Dawn. That is kind of what I did before a little bit, and I stopped doing that. But I'm going to start including. You can't be too direct now. You can't be like, don't shop on Etsy, shop on my website. But if you have the link to your website and give it in your orders, then it can give people kind of the push, or put like a gift card or a gift certificate to your website on there. October 1984. I am a Leo. I am a Libra, I think is what October is. Yes. My youngest was born November 1992. Oh, so just around my age. My oldest was born 1990. Oh, yours was born October too? I'm your daughter's age. Yep, I'm a 90s baby. Kirsten, there's nothing wrong with you're still in the 90s. So what does that make you? 7 years younger? I'm really bad at math in my brain. I have to write everything down. Yep. Looks like it's cutting good. Oh, I know. My brother was born in the 80s, though, so I know a little bit about it. You guys are not old. You know, a funny thing is I've always gotten along with people older than me. So, like, my friends and stuff, like, I mean, I do get, as long as people, like, are a maturity level, right? But since I had Haley, my oldest, when I was younger, I matured really quick. So I was always finding myself, like, hanging out with the moms at that point that had kids at normal ages, like 30, 20, late 20s. And I'm over here with as a teenager, you know. So I matured quickly and liked to hang out with the older people. It's just kind of what I've always done since I kind of was forced to grow up quickly. But see, that's awesome that for you younger folks, like you're crafting journeys started at a young age or younger than what I did. So that's awesome. Like, because think about it, when you're older, you're going to have all this experience under your belt, you know? I agree. I know. I don't know what it is about. I just guess I'm just my maturity level. Just I had to get mature quick, but I can still be a kid. I can totally be a kid. I'm kind of that good in the middle, I guess. Oh, you guys, like I feel old all the time. Like my neck's always hurting, my back's always hurting. Okay. My oldest is 10 also. And then my youngest is, she just turned 4 in September. It's crazy. She's going to be 5. Like, I cannot wrap my mind around that, how fast they grow up. Because of my immaturity level. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm the same way. Like, I can get along with, like, super young people and people, you know, in their 80s even. It's just, bye, Renee. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Chanel, I need to. I've been told by so many people, but I'm going to be honest with you. You know what's kept me from going is I'm scared to get cracked. Like, I've seen videos of them cracking people's necks, and it literally makes my whole body just, like, cringe. I can't. So, but I don't know. Maybe one day I'll go if I can get the courage to do it. Y'all know what I almost bought the other day? Y'all know those posture correctors, like the ones that you put on your back? Like, my posture is getting really bad, you guys. Like it is like I hunch. Like, I hunch over. I need one of those. But I almost bought it, and I'm like, does that make me old if I wear one of those? Because I'm right now, like, I'm hunched over, and that can't be good for your back. But need to go for sure. I will do it one of these days. I will. Do they really work, April? I've heard from a lot of people that it does. So I need to do it. Chiropractor is the best. I guess I'll go, you guys. Y'all know the most one of the most traumatizing experiences that I had with my back and my neck has never been the same since. Back when I was working a lot during the nights, and I would sit on the floor and lean down. One night I was working really late, and so I went to bed, and in the middle of the night I woke up and my neck was stuck. It was like this. And I tried to move, and when I moved, the pain was so severe, it made me sick. Like, it hurt so bad. And so my neck has never been the same since. I don't know what happened. I guess I did something with a nerve or something. I had to go be put on muscle relaxers and all kinds of stuff, and it still never even I still can't even turn my neck all the way. But that'll show you guys, like, when you're in a bad posture, like I was doing that night, I was sitting and leaning down for hours. It's taught me to like stop and take breaks and walk. So what I'll do is if I'm sitting in the same position for long periods of time, ever since then, I get up and I walk around and I move my neck around because I never want that to happen again. Good night, Morgan. Thanks for coming on. So anyways, just a tip for you guys working. Don't stay in the same position for long. Ibuprofen works wonders. Yes, it does. The posture will improve. I need to. My grandmother used to always tell me, she'd be like, Sally, sit up straight. You have a bad posture. Sit up straight. She used to always tell me that when I was little. But it's true. Oh my. How did that happen, Chanel? Am I saying your name right? Is it Chanel? How did that happen? Your tailbone went out? Oh my gosh. I can't even think about that. I'm anxious to see how this tech wrap does with the small letters. We're going to find out together. Yeah, there is no way I'm going to get all this final cut tonight, you guys. I have a lot left to do. You are a researcher. Research is a good chiropractor in your area. I'll try it, Dawn. As long as they don't break my neck or anything, I'll be good. How small are they? What were we talking about? Small are they? Oh, the posture correctors, maybe? You worked in a factory. Oh, I bet that was so painful. Migraines are gone and I'm missing my leg 6 inches. My knee keeps me behind a mess. Oh no, Brenda. I'm glad that your migraines are gone because I have, you know what's an interesting thing? Like my daughter has always had problems with migraines. So I'm wondering if a chiropractor would help her. Do you think for young kids it would help? Because she has migraines all the time. Oh, letters. Let's see. Maybe like, let's see how big these are. The small ones are 0.3 inches, so kind of small. I couldn't find any Easter banner, so I decided to use a cutting machine and make my own. Well, now I'm rethinking it's taking a while. I have to sew the banner and then use HTV. Well, let me know how that goes. Yeah, I'm glad you're better too, Chanel. Yeah, my brother goes to a chiropractor and he said it was one of the best things he's ever done too. It's almost done, you guys. It takes a while sometimes to cut all these. Yeah, one of my best friends growing up broke her tailbone and she was riding a skateboard down a hill and it fell off the skateboard and hit her tailbone on the concrete. She had to sit on a donut for, I think it was like a year, I feel like. Yeah, it's pretty small, CJ, so we're going to find out if it works. Yeah, Paul, she does have glasses, and that did help, but she still gets them. So we're trying to narrow it down and see what it is, but she doesn't get them as often as she used to. But I noticed that when it rains and things like that, she'll get them sometimes. And I don't know. We just haven't really pinpointed what it is. So I'm wondering if she needs to go to a chiropractor too. I've heard essential oils help too. Yeah, it is the worst. It's so sad too when there's nothing you can do to help them. Yeah, I cut a lot of small, like these are the bridesmaids decals. I hate when it stops cutting and I'm talking. These are the bridesmaids decals. So it has the name and then under it what their thing is or whatever. So as you can see, I don't know if you can tell. You can't see that. There's no way you can see that. So it's the bridesmaids. So we're gonna see how that weeded or how that weeds. Y'all better not make fun of me if this doesn't work out and y'all gonna be like, you wasted vinyl again? Yes, I did. Okay. I really don't waste vinyl. Unless I mess something up, I don't throw it away unless I hope I got these cut settings right for this. I'm kind of nervous now. This vinyl is like blinding me here. It's hitting the light just right. Oh my gosh. No, this is not Starcraft. This is the Tech Wrap because I already had so much of it, so I'm using it. Alibel, I would get the Silhouette Cameo 4. I would not get the Pro until I know for sure that I can recommend it. The one that I have is not very good because I think that I got a bad batch or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. Popeye never had migraines, hint, hint. Yeah, she does need to eat more vegetables. That is for sure. Dawn, they usually do put them on like tumblers and whatever else. Usually tumblers or wine glasses or something like that. It could be Amy. We have tried so many things. We tried allergy medicine with her. Didn't really do much. We did the glasses and it helped a ton, but it's not 100% yet. So I don't know. She doesn't get them as much as she used to, though. All right, you guys, I'm nervous. Oh, I'm nervous. Shayna, yay. Yes, we actually never left. We've been live this whole time. Oh, gosh, I got to get it started. I need to get off of here, but. Okay. Let's see. Let me get it started. It's snagged right here. There we go. Why is the, hold on, y'all. It's snagged right here a little bit. The only thing about this Tech Wrap is it's hard to get it started. But yeah, and weed this. Okay, so it did fine. Let's go ahead and do the next one, see. Do Band-Aid pill. You want me to do the Band-Aid for this one? I'm nervous. Oh, yeah, it worked good. I still have to weed the letters out, but it definitely did fine. So let's do that for the next one. Have you swept Silhouette? Dawn, I have not. I am so behind on call. I need to call. Worked again. I just have to weed it, but it's working. Have you guys tried the Band-Aid method yet? Let me get it started. Pickle juice or Gatorade helps along with Tylenol. Well, that's cool. I'll have to try. I would never be able to get her to drink pickle juice, but the Gatorade. I think she needs to drink more water personally. Oh, here's one that's a long name with a lot of letters. So let's see how the Band-Aid works for this one. Oh, the end of her name ripped off, but I might be able to fix it. I probably have to recut that name. Yep, I'm going to have to recut her name. It's okay, though. It's just one. It's just one. I'll have to probably recut this one. I would be freaking out. How long did you have to contact them? I don't know, Dawn, but I opened it already late, so we'll see what they say. We will see what they say. No, we haven't tried. I haven't gotten her to try spinach. I love spinach, but she doesn't. Water makes a huge difference and cut back on caffeine, teas, and sodas if she drinks them. Okay. Yes, I will. I'm going to make her drink more because she does drink water, but it's not as often as I feel like she should for little ones. Oh, gosh. I'm nervous about this one. Oh, we got it. Yay. Oh, no, we didn't. There's one little letter A I got to fix. Well, we're taking a chance, you guys. We're just taking a chance tonight. That's good. Perfect. Are you guys getting nervous watching me do this? Okay. Just half. See, if I go slow, I feel like sometimes it pulls up which it didn't this time, which was good. Hi, Jenny. We are just working on decals tonight. I did some shirts earlier. So yeah, that's what we're working on. This one turned out good. I just have to weed these. Now this one has a lot of small letters, so I'm just gonna go slow. I'm living. Yes, I am living on the edge this evening. I don't know. Y'all help me decide. Should we Band-Aid method this or should we go slow? You guys pick in the comments and we'll decide based off of what you guys say. Yes, I am still on live. I can't wait for you to come home. I miss you. Okay, so let's see. We got slow, Band-Aid, slow, no, be brave, live life on the edge, slow, slow. What is the winner? I can't tell. Live life on the edge. Okay. Let's count it up. We got one slow, one Band-Aid. One slow, one slow. It looks like most of you are saying slow. Oh, come on, guys. Y'all don't like living life on the edge too? Okay, we'll go slow. Fast, you already have to recurse because I'm slow. Yeah, you guys are all saying slow. Okay, we'll go slow. I must have been making you guys nervous. Perfect. I just have to weed it. Go fast and do it blindfolded. There you go. Hey, that's a good video idea. Weeding a bunch of vinyl blindfolded. I still want to get my husband to do the making a wood sign from start to finish. He's just been so busy working, so he hasn't had time. But we still have that video in the plan for you guys because I think it's going to be hilarious. Who knows? He might actually do good. He probably will. He's pretty much good at everything he tries. Everyone's anxiety got too high. Yeah, I always go back to this weeding tool. I don't know why, because it's the cheap, like free one, but I still love it. And I bent it a little bit with my cutter thing, and it sticks out a little bit further, and I just really like it. Okay. Allie Bell, I hope I'm saying your name right. This is the free one from Silhouette that comes with your machine. It's just the Silhouette weeding tool. But I really like the dental picks too. Montana is such a pretty name. I've been seeing that a lot. People are naming their kids Montana. It's different. If your hubby is anything like me, that video might have a lot of oh, you know, Paul, that is so funny that you say that, because he said that. He's like, well, I don't, because I told him, and he's like, well, you know, you don't have cussing on your channel, or, and I was like, yeah, that you're going to have to just not do that on my channel. We got to be professional on here, you guys. Oh, yeah. You're just a little angel, aren't you, Jonathan? Just a little angel. Okay, let's see. That's the redo. Yeah, I know. I really don't enjoy weeding that much. Sometimes I'll be okay with it, but I don't know. It's just sometimes it's a chore. What time is it where you guys are? It is 9:58 here. Oh, this is the one that got messed up, I think. We'll just weed it and see. That's a good idea. The idea too. I know. I'm going to make some shirts for you. I need to find out. I was talking to someone earlier about the fact that you can't do dark colors, sublimate on dark colors, but we're going to find a way. We're going to figure something out at least. 6:58. Oh, Shayna, I wish it was earlier, because then I could get more work done. Girl, where are you at? 6:58. Oh, so you must be like on the other side of the country, or the US. 10:58 a.m. Oh, wow. Morning time. I know it's getting late. Texas, California. Oh, California. I knew it. I knew it had to be a West Coast bra. California. I know, Paul. I know. But honestly, I really like the feel of, I don't know if you've ever felt the Gildan soft styles. They feel like cotton, but they're soft. So they have like the sturdiness feel of cotton, but they're like I said, they're soft. I don't know how they would do with like working, like with what my husband does outside. So I don't know how they would do, but Alabama's been getting a lot of bad weather, haven't they? We live pretty close. I mean, our states are kind of close. So we get a lot of the after effects of y'all's weather in Alabama. I know the other week, I think we're supposed to get more bad weather tomorrow. Has anybody heard that are in the southern part of the country? We're supposed to get bad storms tomorrow. Let's see. You didn't miss too much, Techno Drone. We are just working on decals now. I was doing a bunch of shirts earlier, but now I'm just weeding all of these lovely shiny decals. Storming here today. Yeah, we didn't get anything today, but tomorrow we're supposed to. We've got a mini heat wave. Yeah, it's been warm here too, which I'm not complaining about that. I like the warmer weather. Fall is my favorite, though. It's my favorite time of year. Okay. I know. Are you not working tomorrow then, John? I mean, with your landscape and stuff, are you going to be home? Okay. Oh, thank you, Maria. It was so nice to have you here too. Good night and sleep tight. You can buy those transfer seats that already have your hubby's logo on it. Just press it on. It's cheaper that way if you're making many at the same logo. What kind of transfer sheet is it, Shayna? Is it like a heat transfer? Boo-hoo. You guys probably can't see this very well, can you? Me weeding this. There's another YouTuber who does the overhead. Have you guys seen her? Her name's Tanya Makes. She does the GoPro overhead shots in her vlogs. And it's kind of like a, what does she call them? Like overhead, I don't know. It's like it looks like you're looking through that person's eyes. It is the coolest thing. And we have a GoPro. So I thought about making a work with me video using the GoPro mount on your head. It's kind of stupid looking, but you guys would be able to see directly my view, everything I'm looking at, everything I'm working on. I feel like that might make a fun video. I have a question. How do you get a sales tax license? So that is something that is completely different for every state. I know with ours, I got it all online. I did everything. It was a website called One Stop, Business One Stop or something. And you literally, I filled out for my business license. I got my tax ID, my retail license, all of that within just one website. It did everything for me. And then I think you do have to get your, what were you wanting, your retail license? No, your EIN. Oh, sales tax. That is from your state. So you need to call your local Secretary of State and ask, and they should be able to guide you with what paperwork you need and all that. It's different with every state. Kirsten, I understand it is a struggle. It is for everybody. It's not easy for any one person. But I'll tell you, it's a good, what I've noticed is that helps me the most is to get on a good routine and a schedule and stick to it, because when I get off of my routine, I get really overwhelmed and stressed. So, I'd say just having a good routine and letting the kids know that when it's your time to do your job and do your work, and then kind of work around their schedule too. Like right now, like my youngest is asleep and my oldest is getting ready for bed. And this is when I get a lot of my work done. So you just have to really just go with whatever your family, what works for your family, you know? Transfer Express. Okay, I'll check it out, Shayna. Yes, Paul. Some of them do have different names, that's for sure. Got here late tonight. Hi from New York. Hello, Lindsay. Okay, I got all those cut and weeded. I did have obviously a little boo-boo on Janice here. I shouldn't have gone so fast with this one, but we will redo her. So whenever I do mess up on a decal, I'll just take it off of my software and put it like all of my stuff on the right side is stuff that's done and cut. All the stuff on the left side is stuff I still need to cut. So we need to redo Janice. Is that her name? Or is it Janae? Oh, it's Janice. There's a Janae and there's a Janice. Okay, and then Shadana's E on her name. So when I'm working alone, I usually go a lot faster. So you guys might see me and be like, wow, in 3 hours, she's got nothing done. But when I'm talking, I can't get as much done as when I'm by myself. Yeah, forgive me, Janice. That's my mom's name, actually, Janice. Try super color. Yeah, if Janice is watching. You never know who's watching, you guys. You really never know. There's some things I wish that I could talk to you guys about, like business related. And then I'm like, but what if that person is like a viewer and they're watching so I can't do it. And I wouldn't do that anyway. But, you know, just like you be talking to one of your friends, you just gotta just zip your lip sometimes. But yeah, the tech wrap, I've been liking it a lot. I've had no problems with it. So that's from Amazon. That's where I get my holographic vinyl. I almost couldn't think of the word. It's holographic vinyl. Nice name, not my decal. Okay, April, thank you and have a great night. I do think you should shame people. I know, CJ. This last time, you know, that I had, if you guys are on my group, I'm pretty sure a lot of you are. There was a guy that on the group actually that took a lot of my photos and had them all on his website, and he also copied and pasted all my descriptions. And when I kind of called him out without calling him out, and he quickly, I'm talking within the next day, he went and made his own listings, took all those photos off, and he deleted and blocked himself from the group. So I didn't have to block him. He just blocked himself and he went out. And so I thought that was interesting. He was probably scared that he was going to get caught or that I was going to call him out. I'm not one of those people that are just going to like call people out by their name. A lot of you are saying I should, but it's not in me to do that. I say, as long as you do the right thing, that's good. But I'm at the point now where I'm about to stop being so nice, if that makes sense. Because I'm telling you over and over again, stop using my stuff. Use your own stuff. Or make your own pictures. Pictures are something like you shouldn't crop my logo out and put that photo on your website. If you're cropping someone's logo out, that's wrong. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. It keeps happening over and over and over again. Baby JJ is downstairs asleep. The dog. Can you tell us your funniest story from owning your business? Oh, that's a good question. Funniest story? Oh, gosh. I have a lot of stories, but I don't know about funniest story. I got to think about that. Like something that's made me laugh. I don't know. I have to think about that and get back with you, Caitlin. I'll have to think about that. I've had a lot of crazy situations. Funniest, I'll have to think about for sure. Night, April. Yes, Paul, I'm going to start actually watermarking through the back of my photos. It's pretty bad that you have to do that. I didn't want to because I don't know if you guys knew this, but on Etsy, if you put a watermark or a logo on your photo, they will not put you on. They will not, oh gosh, I cannot talk tonight. They won't put you on their recommended shop. You know how sometimes they'll have it on the ads and stuff, and they'll put your shop on there. They won't put your shop under recommended or whatever if you have a logo or a watermark on your photo, which is really dumb. But they just don't like that, and they say that in their Etsy's things. They'll tell you that they don't like to see watermarks and logos. Feature you. Yes, feature you. They will not feature shops that have logos on their main photo. Now, you can have it on all your other photos, but your main shop photo, they don't like that. Yeah, feature you. Paul, I'm not sure about light in the background, but I'm assuming that they wouldn't regardless, because they want it to look clean and, you know, not have pictures on it or logos on it. Oh yeah, that was pretty funny. So I'm surprised you remember that. So one time a lady told me that her sign looked like it was made with a vinyl decal. And I'm like, well, that's a compliment, because I guess my paint job was so good on that sign that she thought it was vinyl. And I said, it isn't vinyl, it's paint. And she sent a picture and showed me her fingernail marking in the sign. And she chipped some of the paint off. No, she didn't even chip the paint off. What was it, John? She chipped the sign, like the stain off. And she was trying to get the paint to come off to prove to me that it was vinyl. And it was actually painted on so well that she thought it was fake. And she demanded she wanted a refund because she said she thought it was paint and it was vinyl. I said, ma'am, it is not paint. It is not vinyl. It is a painted wood sign. I do not use vinyl on my signs. It was the funniest situation, because we were like arguing and I was like, I know how I make my signs. It is not vinyl. It is paint. So that was pretty funny. Me and my husband were both kind of laughing about that. And she actually, I think, left me a 1-star review, I'm pretty sure, because the sign was so good that she couldn't believe it. Or when someone gives you their address and tells you the coordinates, and then hold on, when someone gives you their address and you tell them their coordinates and they tell you you're wrong, but you're using Google Maps. Yeah, that's definitely happened before too. Yeah, that I know. I want to tell you guys stories that happen, but I don't want to ever like bash customers, because sometimes people really just don't know. But that one with the fingernail, you guys, that one was funny. I forgot all about that. Arguing with me, like, it is vinyl. No, it's not. Yes, it is. I forgot all about that. That's funny. Thank you for reminding me that, John. Yeah, someone yesterday said that that she had a hard time, like she had such a difficult time getting her vinyl off of the transfer tape. And I said, oh my gosh, like, I'm so sorry. And I reached out to her and then I was like, but she said, oh no, we got it on. It was beautiful. I loved it. And I was like, okay, well, thank you. I'm sorry. Like, she's very upset though, but she was happy at the same time. It was very different. Yeah, Shayna, I was like, okay, John, that's enough. Okay, now we are not going into my what happened with me now, because everybody knows that I'm clumsy and I'm kind of like a little bit of a klutz sometimes. That was a long time ago, John. Don't you start airing out my dirty laundry or you are going to be in the doghouse. Oh my gosh. Okay. How do you handle scammers? Like the ones that say that their items weren't delivered, but they were. Okay, so yes, this is a great question, Caitlin. I have had this happen one time, and that was it. And someone said their item wasn't delivered. And they say the way to get around that is as when you pull the whole, this is actually true, but you tell them that the mail companies have GPS coordinates and they can actually go and see where the sign was actually delivered. And I told the lady that. I said, well, we'll call USPS and check and see where their GPS scanner said that they left the sign. And if not, then you can file a police report, because technically your package was stolen if it was technically delivered at your house. So normally when you say that, they'll be like, oh my gosh, I found it at my neighbor's house. I'm so glad that happened. That is literally exactly what happened with my situation. Yeah, he is calling me out with the car situation. That was kind of embarrassing because I had gotten a new car and I just didn't turn. No, this wasn't my new car. This was my old car. And I didn't turn the key far enough and all these lights popped up and it said like that your car was like, you know how the lights will come on and say like battery and then it'll say your tire. And I told my husband something was wrong because all the lights were lit up in the thing. And I was too scared to turn it back on. So I just turned it back off and I called him and he came and I was like, oh my gosh, I just didn't start my car fully. This was a long time ago. This was like, I was still like maybe like 19 or something at the time, which is not an excuse because I was old enough to know better. But it's kind of, we both laughed in the parking lot. That was pretty stupid though. Paul, yes, that's why I dumb down my instructions so well for people. So you still get those people sometimes though that don't understand. What group are you talking about? Let's see. Was I talking about a group? I have a Facebook group. Is that what we're talking about? The excavator didn't turn the key all the way. Oh my gosh. I lost my phone in my bra once. I love that is funny. Oh, I'll never forget the sunburn, John. Oh my gosh. That was the worst sunburn. He actually had sun poisoning and it was so itchy. Have you guys ever had like a really bad sunburn? I'll never forget that. And I was laughing at you, but you were like so miserable. I'll never forget that. That's smart, Diane, taking a picture. I wish I had time to do that, but a lot of times I just don't get the time or think about doing that. CJ, a lot of women do that. I don't do that because I know that I would be one to lose something, but yes, a lot of women do that. I got my car after work the other day and still have my hard hat on and hit my head on the roof of my car. I love that. See, we all do stupid things sometimes. All of us. And don't ever say that you don't. Yes. See, now he's letting himself realize that he's done things too. But yes, my husband actually had he went to China for work and got extremely sick to the point where like we thought that he was going to pass away. Like it was really bad. And they gave him some kind of pork chops that were I don't know what happened to him, but he got E. coli. It was really, really, really bad. He was actually had to go to the hospital. Anyways, do you have recommendations on a calibrating an Air 2? I do not do Cricut, so I am not sure. But I don't know, Chanel, are you on our Facebook group? Because we have a ton of Cricut users on there, and they can definitely help with that. I have it linked in the description. But a lot of people will be able to help with that that do Cricut, because I am a Silhouette user through and through. I fell in the yard trying to push in a yard sign. Oh no, I hope you're okay. I set the fire alarm off at a children's nursery because I thought it was the door release button. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, you guys are making me so happy though, all these funny stories. Because it's been a tough week, I'll be honest. It's been a hard last week. Favorite vinyl cutting machine is the Silhouette Cameo. Any of the Silhouette Cameos are my favorite. I'm colorblind. Oh my gosh, that actually was funny. Oh, I hurt myself. I hurt myself too, a lot. I am just, it's known. Every day is a struggle, yes. Well, my husband has learned to live with my quirks because you guys know, like little things will happen to me. Like I will, like I said, step on a plug and it will go through my foot, or like John was talking about with the car, like that is daily life with Sally. So he's had to get used to that. I scanned my work badge at the hand sanitizer. Oh my gosh. I fell in the bowling lane. I did that too. John, do you remember? John, do you remember when we went bowling a couple months ago and I was okay, guys, it was my daughter's birthday and I was bowling and I slipped. I don't know what happened, but I slipped and started sliding down the lane. And then I threw the ball up and it went up and it just bounced everywhere. And they called over the intercom and said that the lane, whatever, was being reckless. Do you remember that, John? No, it wasn't a couple months ago. It was during Caroline's birthday. That was not 10 years ago. That was Caroline's birthday. You remember? Because we had our parents there. But you guys, that was so embarrassing. Oh, man. My leg goes out at a time when she runs out of batteries and I carry Jordan. Oh, no. I need to hear about that, Brenda. This one time at a band camp. No, you must tell, CJ. You've already started, so you have to tell us now. My hubby says he worries about me. Yes, mine says the same thing all the time. Oh, you guys are cracking me up tonight. Oh, goodness. Well, see, we all got to laugh sometimes. Yes, Silhouette Studio. I feel like it's easier than Cricut, but I know that people that have converted says sometimes it's harder, but I think it's all about what you get used to doing. I think it's more user-friendly, Silhouette, I personally think. Yes, Caitlin, it is called, like Paul said, it's called Silhouette Studio. So it's just kind of, I mean, this, if you can see it, I'm on my old computer here. This is what it looks like, and I got all my stuff ready to design, and it's pretty easy to use, I think. You can just move things around. You can cut multiple colors at once. You can cut matless or with a matte, whatever you want. Sally, can you see my message? Jenny, where did you send me a message? Or is it on here on the, because I don't see any from you, Jenny. Unless they're coming in late. I use a streaming service on here, so I'm not sure. Just let me know, Jenny. I just saw that one. You can see me. You can see me now? Yes, I see you now. I almost called the repairman because my dryer wouldn't turn on. I didn't have the door shut. Oh no. Oh my gosh. That sounds like something I would do. Yeah, Chanel, I don't know how people use Cricut because I've watched videos and it looks so complicated to me. I've heard that, Paul, the offsets. We've had that forever on Silhouette. Yeah, I don't even know what chop your cuts is, but yeah, you don't have to do that. And yeah, cutting matless was what kind of sold me. I have been writing on the video, and last one, you haven't acknowledged any of them. No, I only got one, Jenny. I only got one from you that I see, at least, that I see on here. Unless you're talking about another video. Oh, are you talking about on older videos, Jenny? Because I have so many that I need to go and comment back on. I get so many messages on old videos and old comments. It's so hard to get to all of them, if that's what you're talking about. But I read all of them. It's just hard to comment back on all of them if it's on old videos. Your leg makes noise and you're trying to sing, oh, Brenda. No, it's not subscription-based, CJ. It is a one-time, when you buy the Silhouette, it comes with your Silhouette. I paid for business edition on mine, and it is a one-time fee. So I think it was like $100. No, it wasn't even $100. I think it was $80 for the business edition. That's a one-time only. Oh, no, Jenny, I didn't get any comments from you this video at all. I don't know if any of you guys saw them, but I didn't see any. Jenny, you might have been commenting on the actual video instead of the live, because that happens. Let me go check, because I can tell you right now. No, we don't have any comments on this video yet. Oh, I get cranky with Cricket. Yeah. Cranky with Cricket. Oh, you changed your chat settings, I see. Oh my goodness. You guys are cracking me up tonight. I needed this tonight though, you guys, because I had like a crazy last week. It's been really hectic and crazy at home and at work and all that. So thank you guys for letting me laugh tonight. I appreciate it. I low-key want to switch to Silhouette, but I have enough emotional attachment to my Cricut. Well, you know what? There's always room in your heart to grow to other items. I seriously though, like with all my Silhouettes, I love them all the same. So maybe one day you can try it out. Pricing not working on your website on the custom names and class decals. Thank you, Janice. I'll check it out. The class decals. If you don't mind, Janice, if you could send me a message on either my email or Facebook and let me know which ones exactly you're talking about, and I'll check it out. Thank you, though, for letting me know. Thank you, Tennessee Wood Sons. I'm glad that you guys understand. Sometimes it does get hard when I get a bunch of emails and messages. I'm really trying to get back to everyone, and it's hard sometimes. That's why these lives sometimes are good for questions, because I can see all of them and answer all of them. Typing out emails sometimes takes time, you know? I know a lot of you get it. I agree, Paul. Stupid things we've done. It makes us all feel a little bit more like a human because we know that we all mess up. Yeah, it could be. It's just you got to get used to whatever you're used to, right? Like the time I stayed up till 4 a.m. in a live chat. Chanel, you can use Silhouette Studio for free and just play around with the software. A lot of people use it for printing or designing, and then they save them as SVGs, and then they can use it on their Cricut. I'm going from Cricut to Silhouette design software is a little difficult, but with practice, you can do it. I'm still learning, but you can do so much with Silhouette. Don't be scared. I agree with that. Yeah, but it's never too late to start, though, your business, no matter what, because I think that everything you do in life, you're learning tasks and you're learning how to do different things, and you're building the character you need for your businesses. So that's kind of how, like, I've always thought about it, is everything in life that you're doing is meant to happen that way. And then once you're going to start at the perfect time. Once you start, it's going to be the perfect time. So yeah, I've heard Cricut's been having a lot of problems with their software lately. How do I take that step to try 2 different vinyl colors? So Deanna, do you have a Silhouette? I have a video on how I cut multiple colors at once. I might have to do that. You can do it, girl. I bought the business edition and you can design in Silhouette too. Yes, what Alabella said. I feel like your name was something else, Alabella. Didn't you say that was just your nickname? But yes, you can do the business edition and save it as SVG. Yeah, I have a video, Deanna, on how I can cut multiple colors at once. Maybe that will be helpful to you if you want to check it out. I'll have to see you. You probably have to go down pretty far in my videos, but I do have one sharing that information. I've had to return 2 brand new Cricuts because of them breaking on me recently. Wow, that's crazy, Meredith. Allie, that's right, Allie. I knew it was a different name. I'll try and remember that. Allie. Yes, that might be a helpful video, is cutting multiple colors. I think I cut a bunch on the big 12 by 24 mat, but it's all kind of the same process. So, wow, guys, we've been on here for a long time. I need to get going in a minute. Is your business your full-time job, or do you have an additional job? So this is my full-time thing. I have done this for about 4 years now, but I'll be honest, the first few years, I was so busy and caught up with life and kind of getting comfortable that I didn't grow to my extent until recently. So within, I guess, last year, I really gave it my all. And then this year I've been really pushing it. So I've been doing this for 4 years and made a livable income on it for 4 years and made more than my previous job that I worked full time. Okay. Oh, good night, Tennessee Wood Signs. Thank you for coming on. Oh, of course, Chanel, anytime. New sub here. I've been binge watching your videos. I commented and you can clean your mat with Totally Awesome from the Dollar Tree. I've heard that, Brandy. I've heard of the Totally Awesome. I want to try that out. I just wonder, will it be re-sticky after that it dries with the Totally Awesome? Because we have a bunch of bottles of that. Yes, Allie, it's so good. John Shaw down there can attest that it is really good with the mayonnaise. You just literally spread mayonnaise on your bread and put the cheese, and it has to be like the cheap sliced cheese, you know, the Kraft sliced cheese, 2 of those, and then you put mayonnaise on the top, put toothpicks in it, and then put it in your air fryer for 8 minutes and flip it halfway through. And it is so good. The best grilled cheese you will ever eat in your life. What are your thoughts on a Plus or a Pro? So I'm going to be completely honest. I am not digging the Pro right now because I have so many problems with my Pro. And it's because I don't think it was designed correctly. And my husband even looked at it and told me that it didn't look like it was designed to really hold the weight, or it can't keep the vinyl rolled straight. So I honestly would stick to the regular Cameo 4s if you can, but I've heard some people are liking the new Pros that came out. Maybe I just got a bad batch in the beginning. I don't know. Yes, extra sharp is okay. It's pretty good. I don't know about the extra sharp. I like just regular sharp cheese. Okay, CJ, have a great night or morning. Oh yeah, you're in the other part of the world, so you definitely got to go to sleep. Good night. Well, now I do allow it. I just like the regular sharp. Why do you need extra sharp cheese, you know? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, it's getting late now and I probably need to go put my make my oldest go to bed because she's probably down there just having the time of her life knowing that she doesn't have to go to bed yet. So I'll go ahead and let you guys go. Thank you so much for joining the live tonight. And I know I didn't get all of my decals done, but at least we got some work motivation tonight, right? Okay, thank you, S. I'll check it. I'll try it out with one of my older mats and just see how it does, and we'll see how it goes. So anyways, I hope that you all have a great night, and I will see you guys in a video very soon. I have one filmed. I just need to edit it. So be looking out for that very soon. All right. Bye, everybody. Good night.